fight the power like Big Chuck.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
Link to this album is in the comments right here. It's a track by Phenom Rogue and Hurricane JW called God of Fire.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
I'm the God of fire. I will find a burn the copper fire. Pop a liar, liar. I will pull the T. God with pliers. FBI with higher agents. Cause I'm the black messiah. Black attire. Walking fire. Then I pull out the fire. My desire is eliminate. I don't discriminate. The government and globalists. Y'all bitches is the same. Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates. Gotta kill them this way. Decapitate. Put their head in the milk crate. This day I'm the display, all the dismay. Learn from the sensei, samurai with quick blade. Just because everybody fast as lightning, burning bodies everywhere. You better be fucking scared. Yo, killer, I stay prepared. You screaming out bloody murder, will murder this burner, go burn you, turn you to ashes in my furnace. Hurry, Cain, make it rain, fire and thunder, man, go insane. Bow down to the eternal flame. Gotta fight. Gotta bring a lot of fire. I'm the motherfucking God of fire. Gotta bring a lot of fire. Gotta fire. Gotta bring a lot of fire. Gotta fire. Gotta bring a lot of fire. I'm the God of fire. I'm a slaughter bag up inside of 45 and I will kick your ass quick with the fire. I will bring the lava. Everybody love me from the shower. This the power. My hours and hours.
Bitches be talking shit, hoes you getting hit. The government is a bitch, they fucking with little kids. I'm spitting they fucking wig, killing you fucking pigs. I got the fucking rigs, taking your fucking bitch. You niggas ain't ready, ho. We pull up in Chevys, ho. 50 cal on the roof, these bullets is deadly, ho. We making your body flip, you bitch niggas better dip. Fuck the government, them bitch niggas ain't shit.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Be a dangerous man. You can't be a good man, a fully good man, if you're not a dangerous man. It's okay, be dangerous. Now, being dangerous is not being a threat. They're two different things. To be good is to do good to people, and sometimes doing good to people is protecting those people. Often the most dangerous man in the room is the quietest man in the room, all right? And it's not about going out and lifting weights and getting a bunch of tattoos and wearing leather jackets and walking around with your chest and shoulders up, hulking around saying, I'm dangerous. That's very rarely is that a dangerous man. Become a good man.
Good, eyes wide shut. Hopefully Hurricane will see this. I will be sending my verse today. I don't know if the beat will be an issue, but when I heard that Master Ace beat sitting on Chrome, it just fits to my verse perfect, so I'm gonna use it. Fuck it. I went through like 50, 60 instrumentals. I found some good ones, but actually Necro made a couple of these beats I like. Necro makes some fire beats. If no one knows who Necro is, he's from Brooklyn, New York. He's Ill Bill's brother. If no one knows who Ill Bill is, I think he's with a group called Nonfiction. But Ill Bill is one of the. That's why they call him Ill Bill, because he's ill. His lyrical skills are just from another fucking universe. Him and Sean Price are gonna make an album called The Pill. That's what he said. P and ill. It's too bad Sean Price is gone. It's like all of my favorite lyricists are pretty much gone. Like Sean Price, Old Dirty Bastard, Prodigy, Gangstar. Anyway, so what's good with everyone? How many peeping toms we got in the bushes? That's instead of bushwanker, whatever that fucking word is, my new shit is peeping toms. They're the type that'll hide in the bushes in front of your house and look through your window and just do weird shit. There ain't many German rappers, I'll tell you that, and that's for a reason. But I can tell you there's thousands of Jewish rappers. Not that that's an issue, right? There's a few German rappers. But if you look at the so-called white boys that rhyme, most of them are Jewish. Not like I said, not that that's an issue. I'm just pointing it out. Considering it's a Necro said in one of his videos, if Jewish people look out for each other at the top, how come no one looks out for him? And I can answer that right away. It's because those people are probably racist. I watched this video this morning when I get up every morning and do my exercise and my calisthenics. And I seen this guy named Charles. Fuck was his last name? He was on Hoodstocks. Dude did 43 years in prison. Last year he was just found not guilty. And it makes me think his jury was 12 white ladies. He allegedly killed this white lady, but come to find out she wasn't killed. It was because she was a drunk. Imagine 40 years in prison because the police set you up. They destroyed evidence. Like, how many other men or women are in prison who are set up? You know, and it's sad to say, I'm not going to bring race into it, but most people know if they know. And dude was in the wheelchair. 40 years. I was fucking 3 years old when this dude went to prison. And I was 43 when he got out. That's fucking crazy, man. And people wonder why. I can't stand the fucking swine. No, I don't know. The story with Eminem and Necro, he says he made some beats for Eminem, but Eminem had beef with Cage, that rapper Cage. But Yeah, I don't know. He tells his stories on his YouTube channel. And Necro admits that 90% of his sales, or most percentage of his sales, that he said people that show him most love are from Germany. He was like, isn't that wild? Yeah, because all that nonsense that America teaches about German people is fucking bullshit. As long as we're arguing and hating each other, we're giving them what they want, man. It takes a lot to get me mad. But when I'm mad, people will regret it. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Who gives a flucky? Yeah. I found this picture right here of duality. This shit is dope. Whoever drew this did a great job. Sitting on Chrome. I played that song in my head. No, not in my head. I listened to it for 2 hours straight. I'm gonna be able to lay my verse down like nothing. I got the whole what is that called? Not a rhythm. Couldn't think of the word that every rapper has. Not a rhythm, a cadence. There we go. Fuck, why couldn't I think of that an hour ago? Sitting on Chrome. Sitting on your mother's dome. Sitting on your mother's dome. I blew a fart on that bitch. She had barely any tits. But she liked to eat grits and take long shits. The bitch was so nasty. I had to drink a fifth of E&J just to look at that bitch every day. And she used to try to abuse me and think it's okay until I smacked her with a wiffle bat and said, bitch, I don't play. If you sleeping with the fish or the cray. Wiffle ball bats hurt too. Most of the new generation probably don't even know what a wiffle bat is. Most of the new generation don't even know what an ass whooping is. All they want to do is shoot each other. They're afraid to lose. Most rappers are not good idols to look up to. Good to see you, Max.
Hey, how you doing there, Charles?
I'm all right.
Hi, JG.
Yesterday was I know Cage is gonna be pissed that I didn't let him up, but that shit gets old, man. He's always fucking anyway. I don't want to talk about him when he's not here, but yeah, I'm getting tired of the bickering and shit with people. Instead of me being humble about it, I'm just gonna start booting people off, and if they don't like it, I just don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, it's your content. You do what you want with it, right?
Yeah. Celtics finally won. Whew.
Did they?
It's the only thing to look forward to sometimes, even though sports is just another fucking distraction. But it's a good distraction because sometimes you need a distraction from things.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna end up going to a baseball game next week or next month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the new stadium. What's up,
I used to
JP?
play sports. I was never into
What
one.
sports?
Huh?
What sports?
I played soccer and football.
Hey, I played soccer in middle school.
Yeah.
And I played baseball and basketball. Like, I would play football, but I realized the sport wasn't for me. One time I was playing a wide receiver, and I jumped up to catch for a nice catch, and the dude clipped me below my knees, and I flipped in the air and landed on my neck.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, this ain't for me, man. I'm gonna fuck around and being paralyzed. And I was skinny too. You got 280-pound linebackers running at you. I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm gonna stick with basketball and baseball.
You guys didn't have any weight categories or what?
No, not in high
okay.
school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in high school, I would have been fine too. I just love smashing into people.
Yeah, there's this, the front line was just huge.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that was weird.
I was
I thought
average
you was
size.
prepared.
I
But
was an average sized dude. So
This kid's dead.
what is that, JG?
What?
Wanted poster? Or missing. Okay. Well, that
He's
sucks.
been missing for like 2 years. He's fucking dead.
Probably. Yeah,
That
unfortunately.
sucks. Yeah, I had Flat Earth Nation up, and he presented some good stuff the other day, but I didn't leave the live stream up, but I might let it loose. I don't know if they really, I don't know if they, some with this third party stuff, like, I don't know. So I don't have enough gigabytes to cut the video up, and I have to download it and put it in. It's just so much memory I need.
Yeah.
But he was making some good points, man. Of I'm like in the middle right now. I was completely on. I don't want to say on the side, but from my own eyes, it looked like the moon was a hologram, or you could see through it, or it was self-illuminating. But he presented some evidence that kind of a little bit changed my mind a little bit, especially the shadows on near the craters and stuff. The shadows only won't happen if it's self-illuminating.
Yeah.
Unless it's a hologram and that's what it projects. But I still have questions like the moon. I asked him, I said, if the sun is shooting all that light, how come the night sky is so dark then? But it's bright enough to light the moon. Like, that's the only issues I have. There's something.
Well, the interesting thing is the light between the things you see and you is not lighting up the air, right? Like the air is
But it lights
between
the
you and
moon up.
objects is not lit up, right? It doesn't glow. It's just the objects
no.
that get hit by the light.
Yeah, but I don't know. My point is, like, the moon is so lit up, right?
Oh yeah.
But it in between let's say the sun is lighting it up. In between the sun and the moon, it's completely pitch black.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have with that. But
there's
a lot of
nothing
these
to
luminaries are
stop the light.
mysterious.
There's nothing to stop the light. Just like between you and your computer screen, there's nothing stopping the light of your computer screen reaching your eyes, so it doesn't light up there. The air around you is not illuminated. It's the things that are bouncing, that are being hit by the light.
Okay.
Hi, Ass.
Huh. Hey, what's up, S?
Yeah, it is kind of weird, though. One thing that is weird about that is if you pick a piece of the sky and you aim a telescope at it and you focus on it long enough, eventually there are stars there in every spot of the sky. So it is kind of funny that it's not all lit up.
I was thinking maybe the firmament is some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of a
screen?
I forgot what you call that. It kind of like reflects light and stuff. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Mirror, screen?
No.
Everything reflects light. It's the only way you can see it.
I'll think of it. It'll come to me at some time. But the luminaries are very mysterious, the firmament. It would be sweet to we couldn't use an air balloon because once you would have to drop the weight to go higher, and once them weights are dropped, you're fucked. Did you see the video? Right? They were saying there's 200 and something of these stones that were used as anchors for this alleged ark, right? That Noah had. And they find them in the valley of these mountains. But those things looked more like weights that were used for pulleys and stuff than an ark. Because who the fuck is lifting those stones? You should see the size of these stones. They're solid and they're as big as a car, probably bigger. Who the fuck's lifting them up? Number one, unless there were taller people, because the story allegedly is giants helped Noah build the ark.
Never heard that one, but
no, you never heard that one?
Nope, it's not in the Bible.
Let me rephrase that. That was in the movie I seen.
Okay, yeah.
So either they added that in. It's not. I've never read that where they talk about the ark. They do say someone helped Noah build it, but they don't really say who.
Well, what if Noah and his sons were giants? Then it would make sense.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
I also seen this video yesterday of what's that? The outer space guy. I forget his name sometimes. Man, the guy everyone clowns. Shit.
Tyson? Neil deGrasse?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
DeGrasse
yeah.
Tyson. And he was reading this like racist black person wrote this book.
Yeah.
And man, he convinced me that I was a monkey. The stuff that they were saying in the book, like he was just showing like how like they were convincing that white people were monkeys, like because we swing from trees in the summer and we climb trees and we're more susceptible to lice than that black people don't get lice, white people get it more, just like monkeys. And he's like white people have big ears like monkeys and like all this shit, man.
Yeah.
Like the stuff people create to create the vision. And in the back of my mind, it's a strong possibility they could have done that. Taken monkey DNA and created people, because there are some so-called white people that do look like fucking Reese monkeys or Reese monkeys.
Oh, I've seen Asian people, black people, white people that do have traits that look like monkeys. All people, not just one group.
My friend said, my friends used to call me a deer. They said,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh, that'd be cool. An old Russian Army night vision.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking stars out there. Huh. No, I believe at one time we probably could have interbred with monkeys too. I think that in our past, before we delineated, that pretty much that's why you ended up with all those weird chimeric creatures, because everybody was blinking everybody and everything. Especially the Fallen, right? The Fallen boinked 200 of every animal.
I had this old I smell some good herb. I had this old night vision goggles that were like the green light. They were terrible though. I ended up giving them away. I had them in my bug out bag. They were given to me. I forgot who gave them to me, but when I tried to use them at night, I knew why they gave them to me. It was terrible.
Oh yeah. You don't need perfect vision with night vision. You just need to be able to spot things and navigate, really.
Like people be like, man, the military got so much advantage over us, man. They got drones and night vision, and I'm like, so do we. Fuck.
Yeah, with enough know-how, you could make your own killer defense drones. Drones to take out
anything's
drones to
possible.
take out people. Just to make kamikaze drones, run into other drones.
I said, the serpent is the sine wave, polarities interwoven. Now don't steal my line, anyone. Well, it'll be on this beat by the end of the afternoon. I think about the other verses I had written. I had a couple of some really good. Sometimes my thoughts just flow smooth as water. And then sometimes I have like blockage. I can't write. I have writer's block. But the cure to that, Killer Priest said on his podcast, he's like, just keep writing. He's like, not every time you write, it's going to be 1,000%. See, nowadays, it seems music has changed. Like I said earlier, there's no more 4 to 6 minute tracks. Everything's like 2 minutes. It's like,
Yeah.
everything's microwave.
Yeah, songs used to be 2 minutes. Like back in the 50s and so. Just little quick songs.
Yeah.
And
More
then they
like
went to long
interlude
form.
were 2 minutes long. I
Well, we
remember.
got Meatloaf, who made like
My mom used to like that guy, Meatloaf.
yeah, made sagas, you know.
I was like, what a name, Meatloaf. You want a loaf of meat?
Yep. Yeah, he had a part in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I remember that. You ever watch any Rob Zombie movies?
No.
He has some pretty cool movies, Rob Zombie, man. He really goes in the horror scene.
Yeah. I don't watch horror much at all. So don't watch much of anything really anymore.
I've seen a few of them. Ever seen The Devil's Rejects?
Yeah, I think that's the one I seen. The first one.
That's probably the one you saw, right? Yeah.
What's up with Axis? Day 2 of a 3-day binge.
He fell in love with like an AI model, I heard. That's
Cage
getting
broke
very
him
true.
is what happened.
Yeah, we broke his little reality, unfortunately. But yeah, you ever seen The Devil's Rejects? Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
Watching that one. That's pretty fucked up. I have it on DVD.
The Devil's Reject. Yeah, I think that's the one I saw. But Rob Zombie, I think he's good with music, but the movie thing, I think he's like one of the few independent film makers. Damn, that was back in the day because I remember getting that movie from Blockbuster. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
remember Blockbuster. You guys ever get that thing at Blockbuster? It comes in like a pan, you put it on the stovetop, and it just expands and creates like popcorn.
Jiffy
Oh yeah,
Pop.
yeah. That was back
It's
in
called
the day.
Jiffy Pop.
Remember that one? It was like a peanut character.
That's really old. That's like
Yeah.
1950s stuff. Yeah.
I always liked that one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Jiffy Pop's pretty fun.
Fucking, I worked at Blockbuster.
Of
Yeah.
course. Like, I lost my card and I had to go to you and be like, Charles, can I get my Blockbuster card back? And you're like, yeah, we got you.
It was a pretty chill job. You always got movies 2 weeks before they got put on the shelf.
Yeah, if you go into like the back area of that, they have all the new releases and stuff. Yeah. What's up, GG? How you doing, brother?
Welcome back,
It's a
JG.
shitty paying job at the time, but it was an easy job, you know? You didn't do much but put movies back or, yeah.
No,
It was
but
like one of
you gotta
the
examine the
easiest
DVD and make
jobs I
sure they
ever
don't
had.
scratch it up. What happens if somebody comes back with a DVD and it's all scratched up? You gotta
Oh,
charge them,
man,
right?
I forgot.
You gotta charge them for it on their account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would
That's why VHS
do all
was back.
types of shit, bro. I've had people would get the label off the movie and swap movies. They would somehow get the label off.
They
and
swap
try-
the movie,
like,
yeah?
I've seen it all,
Yeah,
man.
and there's like a different movie. Holy fuck. That's how they
Video
move it?
game. They would do that too. They would put a different video game in there.
Yeah, I need a 7-day rental on a new video game called Reality. Yeah, my bad. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Well, how do you do it? You can just buy a simple printer, just like you use acetone, get rid of whatever's on that disc, and then like rewrite something on it, you know, and then spread that to people. It's not difficult.
Yeah, the moonlight is cold, S. That's another thing too.
I thought it was warm.
Well, I've
Some
seen
people do
experiments.
contest that it is cold. I really haven't done the experiment myself, so
You guys
Yeah.
obviously never been in Canada. You never made like a proper caveman fire in -40-degree weather where you gotta blink quick before your eyes freeze. Come on, man.
I don't know about -40, but I think the
You've
coldest
never
I've
been
ever
in
been
negative 40.
was
Well, that's with the
negative.
wind. That's with the wind chill.
That's
I've been
crazy.
in negative 45 without wind chill. That's fucking cold.
Yeah, no, you can't even have like you have to keep your bottle of water like by your armpit or something or in your jacket so it doesn't freeze. As soon as you pull it out, it'll start freezing.
Well, first of all, you're wearing about 2 jackets, 3 pairs
Yeah,
of
no,
clothes.
you're layered up, right? Bunch of layers and shit. Yeah. You better.
yeah, I went up to Fort McMurray a couple times. It's fucking cold, man.
No, but you know what I do? Even in that weather, right? It's fucking. Yeah, I go and grab like whatever I can grab, and then make a fire, and then put a grill on that, and make like a frozen dinner.
When I was young and we were in Scouts, we did mostly winter camping because we had a guy who was trained in winter survival, one of the rescuers from out in BC, the people that rescue you from the mountains. So we were able to learn winter survival and camp in the winter. Much better in the winter because you don't have all the bugs.
Honestly, I think it might be right. I guess you have no bugs, you have no flies, mosquitoes, none of that. It's too cold.
Yeah, and you just build yourself a barrier around your fire with snow, and you're toasty in there. You can stand around in a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
All the
Get
heat
naked.
reflects off the snow and warms your back. It's great.
Max, what's the warmest place in Canada?
I think
JG, you got some crazy noise.
Just wind.
You sound like a robot, and it's a bunch of wind.
Be out in BC, British Columbia. That's the warmest place in Canada.
How warm does it get?
Well, regular temperatures, 30 degrees.
Yeah, over here it goes like -40 to like positive like 33 over here.
Yeah. You can get up to 40s sometimes. We've been up to
Probably
42.
40. Yeah, it's been stupid. It gets stupid hot. And it's about to
Yeah.
come too now. Yeah.
Glad I'm not from Canada.
Yeah, like maybe like remember like that little map that you use, JG, to find out where trains go. Maybe you should go over here. See how it is.
I'm not interested.
Okay, that's probably a good decision.
Yeah. Most people aren't made for the cold.
Cold sucks.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing now? Like, there's a bunch of people like laying in the bank with no shoes on, and now they're shutting down all these banks. Like, like the kiosk. What do you call it? You said the bank's supposed to be open 24/7 for the ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're shutting them down here because too many people are sleeping in them.
Yeah, the banks here said that
Yeah, it's happening here too.
They're going to shut their doors early, right? But they have a bank machine outside. What they're stopping people from doing is getting into the inside
The lobby,
bank.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lobby
in the
thing,
lobby.
because they're gonna freeze to death if they're outside.
So this makes absolutely no sense. Instead of shutting at 8 o'clock, they're going to shut at 5, and that's supposed to stop people from sleeping in there. How the fuck does that work?
They're just a bunch of assholes, really. Like the bank could just like make.
They just found an excuse to cut hours. That's all.
Yeah. We'll blame it on the homeless, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So then they could be like, we have to keep you safe.
Well, yeah.
You
If
know?
anything, what they should have done is kept the bank hours longer, or 24 hours with somebody there, so that they can stop people from sleeping in the kiosks.
One time I was in the bank and I was pulling up fucking money to give to somebody, family. And there's a guy laying on it was literally like -40 out there, and he was laying on the ground with no shoes on. I'm like, hey, bud, you want me to pull some money and give it to you? He's like, no, I don't want your money. Yeah. Some people choose to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably high on something too.
He was just trying to sleep. I didn't want to interrupt. I had to step over him. I don't want to interrupt him. I'm like, you know what I did? I just left it. I left it on the ground. Either way, so someone pick it up.
Yeah.
Homeless or not, most people are high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super high off stuff I grow myself. You know what I mean?
Can't disagree with you there. I'm kind of a little buzzed. I was going to smoke some hash today. That's my plan.
Is it done through water or is it dry sifting?
Can't smoke weed during the day.
I'm saying, how is the hash
it's really
created?
gummy.
Real
Really
man
gummy.
smokes at night.
Yeah. Was it created through dry sifting or bubble or
I don't know.
water?
I think it was bubbled.
Oh, okay. So it was like water
I think
and
so.
ice. Water and ice, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's got a machine for it, I think.
Oh, the bubbleator.
I don't know.
It's like a mini washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is my buddy said that they were making hash that day, and he was clipping it, and his buddy was putting it through the machine, and I don't know. It was good. It's nice and gummy.
Yeah, they got different micron bags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what micron are you using there?
Yeah, I've looked at those, the series of bags you can buy. You can get
Oh, that's how it's made, man.
Put them all inside each other, and then you get different grades.
Yeah, because it's like a trichome, and it looks like a mushroom under the microscope.
Yeah.
All right. So the best stuff just filters out all those stems, and just
Yeah,
left
those
with
go
the
all
head.
down to the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it myself. I have some pretty fine filters, screening that I've used.
I like using dry ice instead because it's like a salt shaker. Pepper.
Yeah, I just did it dry. I didn't do it wet. Just
Yeah.
sit here and shake it. Shake.
Just shake it up.
Yep. It's fun. Got to decide how I'm going to smoke this hash too.
The best way is not smoking it.
Is your wife a stoner, Max?
No.
Good.
My wife doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't touch weed. She'll
not
take
for
some
everybody.
mushrooms every once in a while, but other than that, no, nothing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because being growing up and having unlimited amounts of cannabis or whatever, it's I probably wouldn't want a woman that smokes it, because it could be an ulterior motive there. You know what I mean?
Stoner chicks are unattractive.
They're literally disgusting. No offense to them.
We used to drink together. She used to drink a lot. We like getting hammered.
All right, so yeah, there's some vice there, right?
Yeah.
You can always move on from your vice.
Yeah, she quit drinking about 20 years ago, I guess. 10. I don't know.
That's good. I'm sure. I
I quit for
remember you
15
guys. I
years.
remember a long time ago. Remember you making some pumpkin dish?
Huh?
It was on I think it was around Christmas, years ago. You're making some pumpkin dish with
Squash.
cinnamon
I make
squash
squash.
with cinnamon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, she's cool.
Yeah. Oh, she's the best.
What is the most attractive woman?
One that loves you.
Yeah, genuine love in that, JG. I know it's unheard of in that, but yeah.
That's part of the attraction.
No. There's real people, man.
So she could be ugly, Max?
What's ugly? Define it.
Here, define ugly.
That Cynthia chick? Good example.
I don't know. I
Buddy,
can see beauty
she
in
can barely
almost
hear
anyone.
you. You know, there's too much wind over there.
Yeah, there's beauty in almost everybody, JG. You have to be able to see it.
Yeah, no shit. I'm just asking you, you know, what is an attractive woman that doesn't smoke, doesn't drink?
If you put your hand over your mic, you can cover all that wind noise. You know what I mean?
You know, she's physically attractive. There's many reasons why a woman is attractive. It's not just one.
Well, Jay, have you ever had? Does anyone? You never felt real love, JG, before?
I don't talk to faggots.
Okay, well, that's great, right? Great fucking response, buddy. So I'll take that as a no. I'll answer for you. No, I haven't. There you go.
Faggot says what?
Simon says, "Go fuck yourself, buddy." You catch my drift or no?
I don't mind if a girl smokes, drinks, whatever. That doesn't really bother me. You know, I got my own faults. You know,
We're gonna put you in a Rob Zombie movie.
Oh. Sitting on Chrome.
Yeah. I know it's gonna be a hard day for Charles. You know, shout out to the mom. You know what I mean? Your mom's always with you, bud. You know what I mean? It's Mother's Day on Sunday. And guess what? She's still here. Guess what? She's still here with you in your heart and all that. You know, I have a similar thing with my mother because my mother lost her mother when she was 12 years old. She was a teacher.
I sent my mom a
wondering why
text.
people are selling flowers and shit. It's a fucking Mother's Day. There's a bunch of vendors selling flowers and stuff. I'm like, it's no holiday. What's going on here? It's Mother's Day.
I'm walking over here.
I sent my mom a text at 6 a.m. and I called her an hour ago.
I don't think your family want anything to do with you, JZ.
She's probably asleep.
I don't think your mom wants anything to do with you and your family. I don't even trust what you've done.
Stop being mean to each other.
Yeah.
I'm not being mean to this faggot.
I'm not gonna be mean to this what? Is that before or after I banged your sister?
Come on, it's Mother's Day.
What the fuck?
You want to bang my sister? All power to you, man. Go.
No,
for
I'm
it.
just fucking around. You know, I'm playing his little game here. So,
She'll eat you up.
JG, can you tell me about your sister?
I don't talk to faggots, man.
All right, can you tell me about your sister? Is your sister a faggot too? Is that pile of sticks? What are you talking about?
James, you're a faggot. Why are you talking to me?
No one can hear you.
IFD Nation.
Hey, Flat Earth Nation.
You have no respect for anybody, including yourself, do you?
That's a gaslight right there. I mean, that's all you got. That's all faggots do is gaslight.
No, I'm okay. Now we're gonna default to gaslighting. I'm asking you a question. Do you have respect for anybody,
If
including
you're a
yourself?
faggot, if I don't like you, right, and you're a faggot, why are you talking to me?
Why are you here?
Why are you asking me questions, faggot? You know I don't like you.
Because as soon as you ask questions, you fold and you start deteriorating.
Yeah, but see, I don't respect you.
No one can hear you, buddy. There's too much wind.
Why are you talking to me like you're my friend? Why are you saying hi to me and shit? Why are you asking me questions?
Why am I talking like da-da-da? No one can hear you.
You do have a lot of wind there, JG.
But you can hear me.
Can kind of hear you.
Oh, you can hear me fine.
Yeah, that's better.
That's a bit better now. What are you running from, bud? You know, you want to face it for real?
Why does this faggot think I'm running from something?
You are. You're running from your own shadow. It's kind of retarded. Like Canada, you know, I open.
Like why do
I
these
apologize to
faggots
the
always
shadow.
like double down? Why do these faggots always double down and then just keep running their mouths? Like, why do they just? shut up?
Says who? You're the one who brought up names.
No, but why does this faggot keep saying I'm running?
All right, how much you want to bet we can do it live right now? How much you want to bet live right now? Play some music, buddy. Put the nickel in the jukebox. You better start dancing. Buddy. Yeah.
Faggot, I thought so. Am I running from alcohol? No, I moved on from alcohol. But you got the
what did you do when you were on?
You're running from this.
What did you do when you were on that?
These faggots always say.
What did you do when you were on that?
All these faggots always.
What did you do when you were on that? Tell me.
What'd you say, faggot?
You're gonna get hurt real bad.
What do you mean by that, faggot?
I don't know. You want me to say it in a different language, retard? You want it in Japanese?
I'm gonna get hurt, faggot?
Real bad.
You're coming to the United States, faggot?
Oh yeah, we're worldwide, buddy. Look in the mirror.
Right. Make my day, faggot.
All right, we're gonna force drink. You have no source of water except the alcohol now. How's the heart doing, bud?
How long have you been a piece of shit, Cage? Your whole life?
How's the heart doing, buddy?
Why are you acting fake concerned here? Like, how long have you been a piece of shit, faggot?
Oh man, always. You know what I mean? I'm out here.
Man, I got some. Well, so much for that.
You want to be made an example of, bud, or what?
What does that mean, faggot?
It's pretty self-explanatory, faggot. Why don't you do the math on that one, geometry?
You already played yourself many times, faggot.
All right, well, we'll light it on fire and make a bundle. We definitely have extra wind to help that, you know what I mean?
Damn.
The wind
What
is
happened to fucking Max, man?
It really
You got
pisses
mad.
faggots off.
Mad Max.
What were you saying, faggot?
Come on, faggot. Chill out. With
My
all
phone's
this
at 7%, faggot.
Faggot
all
says
this
what?
faggot-
Simon says do like 33 jumping jacks on the corner. Yeah, how you been, Charles? Everything good, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna show these maps, but I didn't realize fucking Max dipped out.
Yeah, because he knows it's going to happen, and he doesn't want to fucking look at it.
I downloaded some really good maps. Took a lot of memory, but it's worth it. Sitting on Chrome.
Max did that remote viewing place last night, and all the
Buddy, no, you got to get your shit in check. Why don't you sit down and get your shit in check? No one could hear you. You're just disrupting the conversation.
Look at the faggot.
Yeah, Flat Earth Nation, I wanted you to whenever you have free time, if you're still here, I wanted you to present that stuff again so we can keep it up. The stuff on the moon.
The moon is flat, bro.
Yeah, GG. Remember you said at least there's no terrorists on skateboards and that.
What's that about skateboarding, faggot?
There's no terrorists on skateboards, right? What about your truck and your wheel? What
What's
about
that?
the bearings? What about the bearings? And have you dissected it before or no?
You know I don't like you. Why are you trying to conversate with me?
Oh, we're talking about skateboards, right? It's your topic, right?
This guy's retarded.
What color are your wheels? And actually, how did you get your wheel bearing?
You see what's going on here, Chuck? It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's beyond crazy, buddy.
I don't fuck with you, man.
Good. I definitely wouldn't want to fuck with you either.
Well, you clearly like me, or you're trying to, you know.
No, I
conversate
see
with me, you
potential
like
in
me.
everybody. I see potential in everybody. That's why I'm here. I'm for the people.
You're for the people, my ass. That's bullshit. That's a load of bullshit.
How is that, faggot?
You're here for the people? If you were here for the
I'm
people,
here for you,
won't
man.
be playing games. You won't be
I'm here for
fucking around
you,
playing
bud.
games.
Okay. What game do you want to play? I don't play games.
Yeah, you don't realize what you do. Maybe you do.
Oh no, I realize that I do it on purpose, right? Purposefully.
Right, so you're for the people. Doing
Oh
stuff
yeah.
first.
Yeah, I'm for humanity.
Right. You're just a faggot for the people.
Yeah, that's what they all say until they don't. Alright, good luck. Oh, there's no luck. My bad.
The hate is strong this morning. Cage is very hateable. He's a piece of shit. Nothing wrong with hating pieces of shit.
Perfect. No, I'm doing something right. You're the one who put your hand into the ring, buddy.
What was that, faggot?
You're the one who put your hat into the ring.
This ain't a ring.
Yeah. Ring bells in there. Here, test me. Test me. How much you want to bet you get swooped up right now? How much you want to bet?
Why are you so gay, man?
How much you want to bet? You want to test me? Yes or no?
That sounded so gay.
Yes or no?
Why can't you just stop
Yes
talking?
or no?
You've no power over me.
Yes or no?
Man,
I'll
you
take
guys
that.
are
I'll take it as a
getting
no. I'll leave you be. Okay, I'll leave you be. It's a no.
The faggot is faggot.
Okay, no.
What's up, Chuck?
Buddy, you're skating on thin ice right now, and you're about to fucking drown.
You're not the homie.
You want to bet?
You're not the homie.
All right, you can't even answer yes or no. Why are you gaslighting me, bro? You can't even answer yes or no. Yes or no.
I'm not interested
We'll
in your
blockbuster
fucking
you.
your gay questions.
We're gonna blockbuster you. Put you on a movie. Put you on a DVD, a VHS, a fucking whatever, a file. So I'll take that as a no. Stay in your little skateboard lane and do your own
What's
shit.
up, Dean? What's up, Dean?
Yeah. So
All
okay.
right,
So
flat Earth.
no answer speaks volumes. Right? It's not a yes or a no. Right? Okay. I'm gonna keep pushing it. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Seriously, yes or no?
get it through your head. I'm not trying
Yes
to
or no?
conversate with you.
Why can't you answer a yes or no question?
Get it through your head. I'm trying not to conversate with you. I don't
Why
want to
can't you
conversate.
answer a yes or no question?
Is this guy retarded? Yes, he is.
Yes or no? Holy fuck. Buddy, I swear to God, I'm going to make the choice for you at that point.
People think I have brain damage. Man, Cage has got some brain damage.
Oh, yeah. Damaged. Yes or no?
What's up, Dean?
All right, so now you're gaslighting people, right, GG? You hate gaslighters, but you can't answer a simple yes or no question.
What's up, Chuck?
You know what? I'll be nice and just answer for you. No, I don't want it. That's fine. You want to be made a special project? Yeah.
Chuck, why are people obsessed with other people?
I'm just asking a yes or no. What's wrong with that? Gaslighter, faggot, retard. What are you talking about?
It's weird when people you don't like,
What did they do
respect,
to you? What did they do to you, Gigi?
attached to you. It's like, why are you
What do these
attached?
people do to you, bro?
If I don't like you and I constantly disrespect you, why are you attached to me? Why is that with people? Especially
Buddy,
with
I don't
women.
give a fuck. I'm here talking to you now, right? Yes or no?
These basic toxic chicks want to follow you on Instagram 5 years later. What's up with that? I don't give a shit about it.
Bro, who damaged you? Like, what's going on, bro? You have a mommy and a toddler.
Is it hard for people to accept that other people don't like them? Yes, it is.
I'm not here to be liked, man. I don't give a fuck your opinion about your opinion or your like or dislike.
The fact is, I don't like people.
Okay, well, do you like yourself? Yeah, we're gonna hear birds chirping now. Okay.
They didn't fall for that. Faggot didn't bite into that.
Do you like yourself or do you hate yourself? What's going on?
It's okay not to like shitty people, folks.
Are you a shitty person? Do you like yourself? Yes or no? Again, you can't answer a question and you try to tell other people to gaslight you.
What's up, Dean?
Here, I'll answer it for me. I love myself and I love people. Okay, what about you? Yeah, great response, buddy.
This is how you treat them, folks.
Fighting.
Somebody needs to give you a rude awakening.
This is how you do it. This is how you do it.
Oh, now we're Howie Mandel. Wear your gloves and be afraid of germs and shit.
Some people are just like Howie Mandel. They're a whole lot. They're too much. You're a piece of work, You're a headache.
Is that the great work?
Just like Howie, you're a headache, That's what I say to people.
Buddy, that's why you can't even go back home.
All the bickering, I'm trying to be nice and not put anyone on timeout here. Like.
Well, you enabled that
Shaky
faggot.
from there.
Chuck, you enabled that faggot
No,
yesterday.
listen, retard. We're gonna put you in suspension, detention, all that. Make you sit in the corner and think about yourself.
Well, Chuck's my friend. I just wanted people to know, like, why is my friend enabling pieces of shit?
Oh, you're a friend. Have you actually helped him or done anything at all, or no?
Did you try the link again, Tammy?
Chuck, isn't this insane?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
See-
Blockbuster, buddy.
They say when you're dealing with a piece of shit gaslighter, a manipulative person, a Jezebel, you could call it. What you got to do,
Bro,
is
you can't even answer a
stonewall
yes
them.
or no question.
You just got to
That's all.
stonewall them.
All right. You
What
can't even say yes or no.
stonewalling means is you completely just fucking shut them down. You just ignore them.
Bro, it's not
Yeah.
gonna work. You're constantly talking about gaslighting, yet you gaslight the fuck out of yourself and everybody else.
Now,
That is a siren for
manipulative
you.
people, they just can't stop. They're better off dead, but they don't realize it.
Get it out, boys.
Oh, yeah.
What is this all about, anyway?
I don't know.
I'm just having profound epiphanies right now. I have the same epiphanies.
Yeah, I'm surprised
over
the
and
3
over.
brain cells you have left are firing. Yeah.
If I don't
Okay.
like you, why are you trying to conversate with me? Why are you trying to be my friend? Why are you acting like we're cool?
I'm not your fucking friend. You have to. What I define as a friend is someone I know in 10 years.
That's the most interesting thing about
online.
people. They become attached to you. You don't like them. They become attached to you. It's like if you ignore a shitty woman, they hate it.
Buddy, I don't fucking think. I don't care. Okay, we're on the conversation now on a panel, and welcome that story.
And why can't people realize they're not being conversated to? I'm not talking to you. Like, why do people always think someone's
I'm talking. It's way over your head. Either way.
They catch feelings. They take things personal. And like Guru said from Gangstar, take it personal.
Oh yeah, Gangstar.
My shirt says, "Make today amazing, guys." How do we make it amazing? Did I wear the wrong shirt today?
Chuck, you should play that song. Take it personal. Great lyrics, great wisdom in there.
Like Gangstar.
Yeah, what's that Gangstar song where he's like,
Take It Personal is a great song, great lyrics, great beat, a lot of wisdom in there, a lot of knowledge, a lot of fucking positivity.
Did you write it?
There you go.
What's up, Dean?
Wisdom and knowledge is positivity, so is discipline. So is ignorance. Ignorance can be positive.
Did you
know that
how does that
ignorance-
translate to not answering yes or no?
Ignorance can be
And talking
positive.
shit to random people on the internet you don't know. What about that?
Ignorance can be positive.
Ignorance.
I'm not talking about
is nice,
gaslighting while you do the same act yourself, right? It's like, I hate people, but you hate yourself. It's like, okay.
You gotta love yourself, people. All right. People might think, "Oh, this guy hates himself," but you gotta love yourself. Look at that person and say, "Hey,
do you hate or love yourself? Do you
This
hate
guy's a
yourself?
clown.
Yes or no? Do you love yourself? Yes or no?
this guy thinks I hate myself. This guy's a total clown. I love myself."
I'm not thinking anything. I'm asking you. Is it that difficult?
When people think you hate yourself, it's
You should love
let 'em
yourself,
think.
man. You have everything within you.
let them assume, let them say whatever they want, but be all right with yourself. That's the key to life, is being okay with yourself. All these faggots out
I
here have no
forgot.
power over you. You just gotta ignore all the faggots.
His name. No
You gotta
starts with
ignore
a
all the
N.
Jezebels. You gotta ignore it. You gotta just be strong. A strong man knows how to move on and ignore. He's disciplined. He's wise. He's emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Nathan, I think that's his name.
All you
What's up,
emotionally
Nathan?
intelligent people out there, just ignore the pieces of shit. Just stonewall them.
Nathan, I know that name very well.
How was the wall made? Probably through masonry, right?
The wall?
Huh.
They
My
got
name's
retaining
Walter
walls, all types of
Cronkite.
walls.
How do you say it? Sad story? Sad?
I'm asking you,
Might,
man.
might as well be a sob story.
I don't know, Max, but I'm about to put them all on timeout. They need a spanking. I'm gonna have
Someone should have done it earlier.
I'm gonna have Cammy spank you guys. We need a mother figure here.
Something, huh?
I do the
I'm
spanking
trying,
here.
but they're already in the middle of it, man.
Nobody spanks me. I do the spanking.
Yeah, I
Well,
got
no,
these
only
maps,
that
Max.
to God.
I want to show
God can
you,
handle it.
but
And when I spank, I don't
you
use my
disappeared.
hands. I don't use my hands when I spank.
Come up, Dean, if you're not busy.
I can use my machete if you'd like.
If you want.
My machete.
Not the
Yeah.
machete. Yeah, you get
Yeah,
dull within the
machete.
elevator with that one.
It might feel good,
Yeah,
actually.
machetes are awesome. I got a few myself.
Better than
Machetes.
hurtful words. That's for sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's all funny until the machete comes up.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, you would think so. Especially one with
Yeah, we used to deal with people in the
right?
elevator with that one.
You come up on somebody again.
You ever get
All right.
What
stabbed?
would you do?
Sad story. You ever get stabbed? Anybody ever stab you with a knife?
Stabbed?
Cammy.
Yeah, I got stabbed with
no.
a knife on my birthday. Yeah. And they put a gun to my face, and I laughed at them, and they glitched. And then they all got scared and ran away.
I've been pretty protected, actually. Thank God.
Wait, you never got stabbed before?
I stab people.
Oh, you stabbed people.
No.
Okay,
Well,
yeah. Great job.
I've nicked
You should have killed them properly.
with the machete.
Too retarded.
You ever
Hell
stab
no, I
anybody?
don't.
Sad story? Sob story? You ever stab anybody?
Nope, just
I
wait
did.
for
I
them
never
to
hurt
close.
anybody, but I've been stabbed.
Oh,
I don't have
stupid
to. I can
fucking
look
map.
at them and run. Seriously. That's all I gotta
It's
do.
Yeah,
dumb
see you
now.
later, buddy.
Who's that?
Yeah, if you want to come up, Max, I don't know if you're gonna do a live stream. I'm about to show you some maps I found.
Hi, Mac.
Hopefully people stop bickering. I'm trying not to kick no one out.
I ain't trying to fucking bicker, okay? Like, let's talk about something positive here, like ideas, right? How do we all improve today?
I don't know.
Well, you know who you are, and you set a goal, you write it down, and you continue towards that. Every single day, no matter what. What goals do you have, Charles?
To stay focused.
That's a great goal. Okay, goal number 1, stay focused. What about goal number 2? Can you mute so you don't interrupt with a bunch of noise, please?
Rebecca Joe is saying,
you
"Come
need to mute
on,
your
JG."
mic, man. It's too. You're just...
Rebecca Joe is saying, "Come on, JG." Rebecca Joe, what's the problem? What is the problem, Rebecca?
Can you mute your mic when you're not speaking, JG, if that's possible?
I think that's Bex, if I'm not mistaken.
Rebecca Joe?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's Bex?
No, that's two different. It's two different people, guaranteed.
Oh,
it's
it
not
is?
the same person. Yeah.
Rebecca Joe saying, "Come on, JG. I don't find you attractive. I don't know why you're saying sexual things to me, Rebecca. Come on. I don't find you attractive. No, thank you."
Okay, why does in your little inept child mind? Why does everything? Someone says the word COME, and all of a sudden you're thinking it's sexual. That's how inept and retarded you are.
Oh, no, a lot of people do that actually.
Why is everything fucking sexual in your mind? That says a lot more
I don't
about
know.
you than it does about other people you're speaking on.
It almost just like
Faggot.
we were going into Scorpio or something.
This is
They're
wild.
full of some cards, that's why.
I'm just fucking with you, Rebecca, but don't at me, all right? Just don't at my name. I don't respect
Buddy,
you.
you've been
I don't
fucking
like
with
you.
yourself for how many years now?
Rebecca Joe, don't at me, all right? I saw what you did in Yurt's chat. You're fake as shit. You're a little Jew, all right? Don't at me. We're not friends. So don't at
You
me. I made that clear.
you got put onto the wrong list, bud.
Rebecca Joe, I made it clear I don't fuck with you
You
on
want
Yurt's
me to tell you
live
your full
stream.
name? You want me to tell you your full
Rebecca
name and
Joe, I
everything
made it
about you
clear
right
I
now?
don't fuck with
You want me
you
to tell
on
you your
Yurt's
full name and
live
everything about you
stream.
right now? Yes or no? Live. Yes or no?
Rebecca Joe, I made it clear I don't
No.
fuck with you on
Okay.
Yurt's
Shut
live
the fuck
stream.
up.
This faggot wants to overtalk me because he's a faggot.
Would you like me to tell you your full name, location, everything about you right now? What about your daddy and your mama?
Sure,
What about that?
faggot. Go
What
for
about
it,
yes
faggot.
or no?
Yes, I would like to.
Go
No, it's
for it,
not
Can I
go
get you
faggot.
to
for it.
do
It's
that for
yes
me?
or no.
Go for it, faggot.
It's not go for it. It's a yes or
Can I
no.
get you to do it for me?
Go
Can
for it,
you do it
faggot.
for me?
No, it's not go for it.
Tell
It's
me
a
what I
yes
am.
or no.
Go for it,
Ay
faggot.
kabalo
All
do,
right, no. I'll answer it. No,
Edige.
because you don't want that.
Kalyan widigi jadigas kaligam dadigan adigan spidi ladigan adigan
Chuck, do you realize Cage is a total rat, snitch, bitch, weasel, faggot? Why do you think?
No. The we own the police, buddy. Yeah. Continue.
Why do you allow this faggot, snitch, rat, bitch on here? All right.
Yeah, we own your daddy, the police officer.
Chuck, why do you allow this faggot, rat, snitch
Why do
on
you
here?
allow
You say,
yourself? I never
this guy's
called you no
real.
names. I was just asking
This
yes or
guy's
no.
real, but you allow this faggot, snitch, weasel, Cage on here, Chuck. If you want to keep it real, Chuck, why do you allow these rat, snitch, faggot, weasels on here? These stool pigeons.
Everybody deserves to get a little kiss on the forehead.
I'm getting sick and tired of both of you guys bickering.
Well, I'm keeping it real with you,
I'm not trying to
Chuck.
bicker with you, man, but you're the one who you initiated it, calling me
If
names.
it's hard for you...
Is it hard for you? It'll get way harder.
Chuck, if it's hard for you to keep it real, kick me off the panel, man.
Maybe I could just remove myself if you like.
You guys got to keep it real with yourself and stop fucking bickering at each other like two women.
All right. Again, yeah, there's no point. I just said it's a yes or a no, but he's like a woman. He can't even fucking say yes or no.
Emotional intelligence, baby. You got that, Chuck?
Why can't you answer a yes or a no question? I'll leave it there. Because I'm not going to I just ignore it and be like, okay, he's a fucking goof. But that means to give up on him. You know, I'm not going to give up on anybody. So, yeah, yes or no? Nope. Silence. Okay. Shut the fuck up. I'm done. I'm done talking about it. You know what I mean? Handshake, you're good, buddy. Go along.
Chuck, seriously, why do you allow faggot, weasel, rat, snitches on your stream, man? Why do you enable rats? If you're real, right? If you think you're
I'm
a real
not a
person,
fucking rat, you dumbass. You know what a random access tool
Chuck,
is?
you say, oh, JG's one of the realest people, right? And then you allow a rat, fucking snitch, weasel.
Do you know what a rat is in computing? A random access tool? Or are you too inept and retarded to even realize that while you accept things on your phone?
You see what I'm saying, Chuck? I told you yesterday. Like, why do
I'm
you
trying to
enable these
educate. Why
faggots?
don't you answer questions? Or ask questions. You
Chuck,
can't answer yes or
Chuck, do
no.
I come
Ask
on your
questions.
panel and accuse and say, hey, Chuck's got charges. He's on the run
Um,
for battery. He's got charges. Do I make shit up about you, Chuck? Right? Nah, because I'm a real person.
I don't know
I'm
what
not
you're
gonna
running
fuck
from.
you over,
Probably your
Chuck.
own
I'm not gonna
shadow, which I
start
said earlier.
playing games with you.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is you're enabling a rat, snitch, faggot, weasel right now. And his
Okay,
name's
why are you
Gage.
calling me? Why are you calling me all that? I'm definitely not any of those words, bro.
Now you people want real people around, right?
You want to get slapped
How
in the
about
head,
you
don't
keep
you?
those real people
Okay.
around, right? You be real
Buddy,
with real people.
now I never called you a word. And look, how many words did you call me now? Count them, all of them.
You want shit to be solid? Well, how about you kick out the fucking weasel rat
Buddy, I'll
snitches?
make a public example out of you. I swear to God. Don't fucking make me do it.
I'm not making you do anything, you rat, snitch, faggot, weasel.
All right, buddy. You're gonna.
How
I
about
don't
you
even
make
want.
my
I wouldn't
day?
even.
You come to
this is
me
not.
and you will go
You have to do
down.
something physical to family, and
You guys
then
are
you'll
still
catch it.
going.
Yeah.
Gotta go,
Because
gotta
this is
go.
because this is the
Yesterday,
internet. I don't care, buddy. You have more
Gotta go.
important problems to deal with.
this
So, but
faggot
either
can't
way,
stop.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you bring it into reality, you're done.
There we go. Silence. Fuck, man. I
So
gave
would
him the
me.
opportunity. An hour straight. I'm about to start
Yeah,
the stream all over.
you're pretty patient. You're pretty patient. I don't know how long that went on.
Too long.
I've been here, but
Max left.
how you
It's
doing,
like,
Ty?
what the fuck, man? Go bicker on y'all channel, man. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Never in my life. You'll never catch me bickering back and forth with no one, man.
Especially, yeah. I find my but I don't know whether chat whatever. Keep to yourself.
What's up, Chuck?
Fuck.
I don't know what it's about, so you know. It's supposed to hate on YouTube, it seems like.
Sad story.
I forgot what I was doing, man.
Yeah. I did.
Cage don't want to let it go.
If there's a problem, there's always got to be a solution, right? Problem solving.
Sorry, my son just came in.
I'm about to fucking end this stream and start it all over.
Problem solving is positive, Chuck.
There you go.
Most of the stream is what? I only been here an hour and a half. Most of it is fucking bickering. No one wants to hear that shit.
But you enable the antagonist. You enable the fucking the problem.
Try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
But see, that's I mean, that's you're playing yourself. If you're trying to give a shitty person the benefit of the doubt,
I think he's shitty. I don't know him personally. I can't say he's shitty.
that is not wisdom. You know somebody's shitty, man. You know that person's shitty. Come on. You gotta be blaming. I don't come on here making up fake charges and saying this person's this and has this and this and this, right? I don't start with people. Then they want to play some games, right, Chuck? Then you got to look back and be like, all right, this dude's a rat, weasel, faggot, snitch, right? These people want to play games. They want to fuck around. So say you have a squad, right?
Hi, sorry, I got kicked out.
And somebody starts doing that shit. Well, you and the squad should be like, all right, this dude's a problem. He's a threat. If you're by yourself and somebody's around you that's like that, all right, this guy's a threat. He's a problem. He's a rat
At this
faggot.
point, I would just.
So what you
walk
really
away.
got to do is you got to get that person away from you. You can't say, oh, man, let me give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let me go Jack Talcott and try to help and change this piece of shit that can, keep slandering me and keep making me look like shit because that's his whole motive, right?
Seems that's a lot of people's motives on YouTube sometimes.
Right, you keep
But
it real. That's
it
keeping it
happens.
real with yourself is getting these shitty fucking faggot weasels away from you.
Obviously, yeah. Dealing with certain things.
So why give some piece of shit? You know he's a piece of shit, right? Say he's
Let
a
it
piece
go.
of shit. Hey, you're a
Let it go
piece
now.
of shit. Huh? Chuck, I want you to say to people, you're a piece of shit, right? Next time somebody fucks with you or talks shit about you, tries to make you look bad,
Just let it go now.
hey, Chuck smokes crack, right? They're all fucking disrespectful,
Hey, how
trying to
do you
slander you. You say, fuck you, you piece of shit, and you stonewall
how do
them.
you guys like my language anyway?
Sad story. I don't know what you're saying. It sounds like some Charlie Brown announce speaker stuff.
That's
Look
my,
at you,
that's my own
JG, you
language.
fucking
Dude.
goofy.
That's my own language, man. I was just talking to you in my language. I says, "How are you all doing today?"
I don't
I
speak.
Hello, everyone. Is that that's some sort of version of like Pig Latin or the other kind of kid code we used to do, right?
Have you guys seen the
I don't
Freemasonic
know.
block yet, or
I've
no? Or
heard
is that
it
like
called
too new?
gibberish or something like that, but I'm not real sure. I learned it
Yeah,
when
but I can hear you can hear the pattern in what you're doing. So I think gibberish
Yeah,
is
it's like
has less pattern
it's a
to it. So
syllable. It's a
mhm.
syllable. It's not Pig Latin because it's I of the uye. That's Pig Latin. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
This one is a syllable. It goes like with every syllable. Like how do you
Yeah.
you do we again. So I just said how
Yeah.
are you doing?
It sounds almost like sounds like you're going underwater.
Yeah, it's hard to understand it when you don't know it.
Yeah.
When you don't know it, it's hard to understand it.
Yeah, well, it might just sound like your guys is bickering. So I thought
And that's where I just wanted to say, like, I've been listening for a few minutes, or I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and I find it interesting when there's conflict between two people. And especially, I'm someone who's been in conflict. I'm not passively talking to either of you two here, JG or Cage. But as Charles is the host, and after Cage has left or been backstage, to have
I'm still
JG.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're back. But to have JG pointing out to the host who the antagonist is, as an observer, I find that really an interesting communication tactic. Like, I understand that JG is frustrated with Cage. That's clear, right? However, to assume that is Charles' position, frustrated with Cage, when he's frustrated with both of you, it just continues the dialogue. So, I understand. I was there, I think, JG, when maybe you also lost
I was just
faith
asking
in
you
me.
yes or no. You can't get
Yeah,
that out of
but
me
I'm
before
just saying
people
that I know
backfire. But
JG,
I get you. Yeah.
but yeah, JG doesn't like this, what the conversation we had about, potentially, and it was a potential at the time, potentially what we might do to handle a situation with another content creator, right? We never did that. I never did it, JG. So I know for me, JG.
If I wanted to do some bullshit, I wouldn't say anything about it at all.
Chuck, all I'm saying is, a piece of shit's a piece of shit. I'm just pointing out who the piece of shit is. That's all it is, Chuck.
Yeah, and I get, and that's the one thing I will say. I do get that people have opinions of each other, and that's not going to change. right?
Chuck,
So
if I'm trying to
I
frame
never
you,
called you a
Chuck,
word.
I'm a
Did I
piece of
call
shit.
you? Did I just
If I'm trying to
reflected
frame
back the
you,
words you
Chuck,
said
I'm
to
a
me.
piece of shit, right?
I never called you nothing, buddy.
If I'm trying to frame you, if I'm trying to fucking make
Fuck
you look bad,
you.
Chuck,
Yeah, and
intentionally, I'm a
you're
piece of
obsessed with
shit.
gaslighting while you gaslight the fuck out of everybody else. It's really weird. Like, you're a strange character, buddy. You know what I mean?
If I come on here saying, "Oh man, Charles you're on the run, you got charges, right? These
Nobody
imaginary
said that.
charges, right?
Nobody said that. Now you're making shit
I'm
up.
a piece of shit."
Again,
Now, yesterday, that faggot was saying shit like that, right?
you're just like the rest of them, and you're trying to talk about it. It's funny.
So
It's
the
literally
faggot
you're a
wants to play the
clown.
game, and then I'm
You're
like, "Yo,
literally
Chuck,
a clown.
you're enabling a clown, Chuck. You're enabling a
Yeah.
faggot."
See, now he's gonna reflect it back and try projecting it back with terrible. You're not even good at what you do.
Really?
You know what I mean?
They
Be
just come
better.
back
Be better.
as a
Get
different
better at what you're
name.
trying to do, bud. It's not gonna work.
Why do people get killed, Chuck? Think about
Because
that.
they act like you. I don't know.
Why do people get killed?
Because they act like you.
What are we doing here?
I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? I know it sounds insane. I know, I'm just trying to be honest and think what's on my mind. You know what I mean? Say what's on my
Well,
mind,
yeah,
think it, and say it, and do it.
that's fine, but
Yeah,
if
I know
it-
that's
if it's
crazy.
creating
How
such
dare
a
you? Such a thing. Yeah.
No.
To ask someone-
I'm done talking.
Mighty guys speech.
To ask someone what they're running from, I don't think is necessarily a question of action or illegality or anything. You know, people can run from stuff all the time. And, you know, if I was without a home, which I have been in the past, and someone said to me, "What are you running from?" I wouldn't necessarily assume the law. You know, I could be running from myself. I could be running from success. I could be running from failure. So I'm not sure that there was any implication there, but I don't know the history between you guys in your conversation. So
Exactly. That's so true. I agree.
Lou Bass would pull the same shit. What are you running from? People think you're running from something, or they ask you this question, you know.
I said you're probably your own shadow in Canada over here. I apologize for the door because I didn't hold it open for my fucking shadow. Yeah, what about that? No, you guys don't get it. That's fine. You know, look at the
Well,
image.
no, we don't.
Look at
We
the
don't.
image.
So
The image
you
has
go
everything in it
ahead
right
and
now.
settle it.
Look at the image.
This guy sucks.
Well, that's fine, man. You can have your own opinion, but look, you can't press people like that, and like people aren't going to play along with your bullshit.
Facts
all the
aren't
time.
opinions. There's a big
People aren't
difference
going to play
between
along with your
facts and
bullshit all the
opinions.
time, and you're not going to like it.
Opinions are a belief.
Just
A
stop
fact
it,
is the
guys.
truth.
If you have any respect for anybody.
Man, mind your own business.
That's what I've been trying to tell people.
Rudeness. That's what I call it.
Right. This is not your business, man.
All right, we're good, man. It's all good. Water under the bridge. You know what I mean? Good.
No.
Move along. Move along. Stop bringing. Don't
no.
call me no. No.
Nope,
Don't tell me no. Now we finally got a yes or a no.
Nope.
See, because you can't let it go, and you
Yes,
bring
they're
it up
really
and you
getting
make it happen.
Why do people think they can just end things, right? Oh yeah, we're cool. Right? Why do people do
We're
that?
good, man. Move along. There's more important issues to deal with. We're on the same team. You understand?
Cage, you're a faggot. You're not
This is what they do. Order ab KO. Order out of
Cage,
chaos.
you're a bitch ass motherfucker. You're
Let's go
not
haggle
okay.
with it.
You're not cool.
Yeah.
We're not cool.
Let's
all
go
right?
haggle with it. You know what I mean? Let's force a fucking.
Right? I'm telling you the
resolve.
truth. You're not
Okay.
gonna make some fucking. You're not gonna.
I'm not making anything up. Listen
You're not
to what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
we're cool. You're not gonna speak for me. You're not gonna fucking say something for me. You dumb fuck. We're
It was
not
a
cool.
question. Are we cool? Yes or no?
No, now it was a question. Now he
No,
resorts to saying,
I
"Oh, it
didn't
was
say
a
we
question."
are cool. I asked
Bro, you're a
are we
faggot Canadian. You're a faggot weasel Canadian. All right.
All right, you're a great guy.
You're a
Well
fucking
done.
rat snitch, faggot, weasel.
You're a
Cage.
great guy. That's definitely not a rat snitch or.
Right, I am a great guy that hates faggot, snitch, weasel, pieces of
Yeah.
shit like you.
And all right, so I'm gonna project the opposite onto you. So you're a great, amazing person, and I want the best for you.
We're good, man. We're good. Shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking weasel Canadian.
Buddy, it's not
dumb
gonna
fuck.
work. I'll reflect the mirror back onto you. Yeah, we're good, bud.
It's good you're off the streets.
You want to bet? No. I come from the Jane. Yeah. You know about the Jane?
You fucking stay in your house and take care of
No.
your
I
mama.
come from the
Your mom
Jane. You
can't
heard about the
take care of
Jane? No, you
herself.
didn't.
Mommy can't
Yeah.
take care of herself. Mommy can't take care of herself.
My mom is dealt with properly. You know, I'm over here.
Mommy has no money saved. She doesn't work. She doesn't take care of herself.
Well, that's fine, right? Like it's kind of like you. You know, I might as well put you on an IV in the ICU.
I have to take care of my mom. I can't do anything with my life because I gotta take care of my mom. Because my mom don't work. Yeah, she got no money saved. She's not prepared.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
how's your mom?
I
How's
just
your
tell
mom?
people, yeah, I gotta
When was the
take
last
care of my
time
mommy.
you answered the question? When was the last time you went and seen your family?
Gotta take care of my mommy. All
You're
I
not
do
even
is
allowed
grow
back
weed.
over there.
That's all I do is grow weed, smoke weed. I stay indoors. I take care of my mommy.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Jesus, I don't even know what's going on here. This is
It's Mother's Day.
fucking that weird. That's some weird ass energy, and I'm trying to move away from it, but Buddy won't let it go. He said no on that one.
I'm shitting on you like I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine.
I'm gonna be a psychiatrist.
Buddy, it's not gonna fucking work. I'm gonna
psychiatrist.
subscribe
I don't
to a
think
fucking pill.
You're a piece of shit, so I'm gonna be a piece of shit to you. That's how that works.
Was Cage a piece of shit to you, JG?
Bex, this is none of your
What did
business.
it ever do wrong to you? Name me one thing, please.
Why does Bex jump into shit like it's a part of her business? Like,
Well, to be honest, I would say the only reason.
Just observe and see
none of
what's
your
happening.
business.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I was in it.
So just
Okay, I will. Apologies, JG, and I mean that. I'll stay out of it.
Fuck's up with these chicks? Like it's none of your fucking
You're
business.
done already, buddy. You're done. Too late. You forced it, buddy. You really forced it onto yourself. Hopefully you learn.
Fucking dumbass, man.
I'd rather hear the birds chirp.
Fuck's your mom doing right now?
Yeah, you gotta mute your mic when you're not speaking. Because you have a bunch of background noise that's disrupting people. They're trying to learn.
Trying to learn.
You can't be in the library making noise, buddy.
Aw, dude, you're so fake and gay, man. You're the biggest fucking contrived, phony fuck ever.
Alright, and you're a great guy, I told you.
I am a great guy, and I don't like pieces of shit like you. How many times do I gotta say it?
Well, that's fine, man. You know, you can't please everybody.
You can't please anybody because you're a piece of shit. That's your problem.
Alright, and you're a great fertilizer.
Hello, Bex. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, JG. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I'm feeling very powerful right now.
Hopefully that works. Stupid microwave.
Put it on 3 minutes. Yeah.
Microwaves are for the micros.
I don't use a microwave. You know, I'll take the long route and I'll just heat up the oven. You know what I mean? I don't even have a microwave. Yeah.
They won last night. So did the Celtics.
Who won?
Shout out to A1.
No, Celtics.
Yeah, who else? You said somebody won and then the Celtics?
The Red Sox finally won.
I'm sure
Celtics gonna be losing.
Bill Burr was giddy as fuck.
How do you have a 22-point lead and you lose? And then the next night, same thing. 20-point lead and they lose again.
I don't know, bro. It's all scripted either way.
I can't imagine playing for a team and the coach is like, let them win, or I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't do it, man. I want a ring. I don't want to fucking.
Yeah, you got a ring, bro. Come on. What kind of ring do you want, bro? You put it on your pinky.
If I play sports, a championship ring.
Want to see mine? I put the ruby in the center of it purposefully. Yeah.
But my mom gave me a family ring for my 40th birthday, and she included the birthstones, the semi-precious birthstones of all of my family. So I mean, like my stepmom, my step-parents, my half-siblings. So there's 8 of the 12 birth months on it. And I was just thinking of it as like a championship ring. I won! Anyways, it's kind of it's a big ring to have 8 stones in it. Again, semi-precious. They're not. It's not a fan. It's more gaudy than it's beautiful, but it's pretty big. It's a trend from the 50s and 60s. I think the family rings. I don't know, making them all gaudy like that. Anyways, sorry to interject with random facts. What is that, Cage? What was that?
It's my lenses and my ring.
Ah.
Yeah. You want to see it again?
How are you? How are you guys? How are you, Chuck? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Why does that? What are you pointing it at though? Because it looks like a teeny tiny toilet on a shelf.
It's something like that. We'd be shitting on over. Everybody's realizing.
I'm sorry. I'm looking on a phone, so the picture's very, very small. You guys. I'm not trying to be silly.
No, I know. I get it. I could barely see it too.
Mm-hmm.
According to I'm on a phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm gonna show this map I got.
Do it.
A couple of maps. Max disappeared. I'm gonna throw this live stream out anyway, because sometimes I think people just come to my channel, just always arguing on my channel.
Well,
it's crazy.
Charles, I've never done this before, man. Like, come on, bro. I don't know. There's some weird shit going on, and it's because Buddy tries to. I could have just shut up and said nothing about it and played along, but like I'm tired of playing along with bullshit, Yeah.
Gotta do this.
I think sometimes the bickering that happens online is people have spent a lot of time together. I don't think they're necessarily instigating drama. Like, I do think JG's upset with Cage is genuine. And
for what reason? Because he's not gonna. If you play along with him, there would be no issue, right? Apparently. Yeah, as soon as you say something that opposes anything about it, he's going to start calling you names, start calling everybody this and that. I hate people. I don't want to be around people. Da-da-da-da. So why are you here on the... We can't triangulate your shit through the cell phone towers or knock it off? What are you, retarded? Again, it's pretty stupid.
I came up, Charles, because I wanted to put my email in the back chat. Do you have email? You use email at least once in a while, no?
Yeah.
Because I have too many apps on my phone. I only keep in contact with a few people, like 3 people on Telegram. So I've eased out of Telegram and would be happy to even give you my personal phone number, just not. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. I could put it in the back with the 3 of us here, but yeah, I would email you my personal text number, and then I could text you. and then we could be in contact if we wanted to be. But it's up to you. I'm just saying. Or I'm on Discord or whatever. We can figure it out. I put my email in the back. We don't need to take up public time with that. But I just didn't want you to think I was like gone or mad or gone, you know?
Hey, you got the link.
Figured
So
you're either taking a break.
I have. I've been offline the last 5 or 6 days. No chat. I've only listened to live streams for about 5 minutes a day. Today, yours is the first one in 5 or 6 days where I've been listening for about, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes before I joined, maybe 20. In fact, even to see your link, I had to bring my YouTube app back up. But here I am. Hello. It's not a big feat. Nor is 5 days off a big feat. I'm just came to say hi.
Yeah, good thing I plugged in my phone. It's at 1%.
Very good thing.
Yeah, good, you know, right before it died.
Well, and my phone's been really, it always charged well while I was on a live stream. This phone's done me a good job for 3 or 4 or 5 years. I don't know. But it doesn't like to charge on live streams and stuff anymore. So it just.
You know, that's like a triple. What's after a triple entendre, Bex?
I don't know. Quadruple entendre.
What's after that?
When you rhyme,
what's the word for like 9 of them?
9 would be
quintuple is beyond a quintuple.
No. What? Is it Nana? Just a second.
What is it? I don't know.
Let
I'm
me
trying
look.
to figure that one out.
Let me look without leaving this live stream.
A bunting cloverleaf map. What a joke. They put these shitty maps purposely so they could be like, people didn't know what they were doing.
What are they doing out here? Now they're just playing with the fucking alarm.
Yeah, it's Nona.
Oh, Nona.
Yeah, so
It's grandma.
Nona. What would be 9?
In Italian, they just said Nona and no.
No. I remember Raekwon was like, "You're a dun-dun-dun," and I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up. You're a dun-dun-dun.
So yeah, what's that 9 entendre?
Your boots look like big Bayesian waffles.
Not the waffles.
November.
I could never wear the fake Timbs with no leather on the top. Oh man, they just look crazy to me.
What the fuck are they doing out there now?
Hold on, I'm dropping the link.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that one out later.
Novem also. So Nona or Novem, like Novum, like November.
Like November, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if there is a
11th or something.
11th. Yes, is the 9th. It's the 11th.
Okay, well now we have more clues.
Let me see if some of these old maps have some of the tribe names in them. This cat said, white people get lice in their hair. I was watching this video. I talked about it earlier. It was what's his name? I forgot his name already. Tyson there, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He was reading this book that this guy wrote, and he was like, "This is how easy you can be racist, right?" And but the guy was saying,
Is this scripted or something? Because as soon as you bring True Zone on, now we're hearing the word racist. Okay, isn't that kind of weird? Or am I just tripping?
What are you talking about? Your mic check. Can you hear me?
Mic check.
Yeah.
I'm saying as soon as you let
Hey,
this
what's good?
motherfucker up, you somehow brought the
Man, come
conversation.
on, stop being weird, bro. What's up, Charles, bro? What's
All
up,
right,
bro?
I'm just saying. Yeah, just observing.
Anyway, Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to the women out there, man. I'm about to cook up a good old meal because Chef Troop's on in the building, man.
For the whole family, you know?
Yeah, Chef Troop's on in the building. My bad, Charles. Go
It's
ahead.
for the whole family. It's for
Today's
everybody
Mother's
that wants
Day
to eat.
itself. Today's Mother's Day.
No, tomorrow.
Yes, I think it's today. Yeah, because everybody was in the store, man, buying up
Oh,
everything
it's
yesterday.
Mother's Day, yeah.
I kind of lost track because somebody had to remind me. It's like, damn, I don't keep because I was telling the person I don't keep up with holidays like that. I really don't.
Every day is Mother's Day, man.
Celebrate your mom every day. You can celebrate a person every day. It doesn't need to be a certain
Every day
day.
is Mother's Day. What are you talking about?
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. God, come on, Charles, man. Come on, Cage, man.
No, I hear you. I mean, you don't even know how to pronounce my name.
Bro, you was doing that shit. Bro, you was doing that early over there on Squid's channel, bro. You won't let
Yeah,
nobody come on.
we had
Let
a
me
great
know.
conversation. You know what I mean?
Bro, you weird, man. Leave, bro. All right, I'm gonna mute up, man.
Good. I don't want to be normal.
I just want to apologize to all the mothers of the ears that I just hurt with my volume being at 200 instead of 100 or below. Apologies, friends. I was over on a live stream the other day where I
You know what I
changed full
do? You know
volume.
what I do for Mother Nature? You know what I do for people? You know what I do for folks in that? Yeah. I don't. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing no matter what. I want to hear it. You know, you try telling me, bring it into reality, and then we'll see what happens. You know. What about that? And
Man,
then
that's why.
besides that,
You know what's so crazy?
you know what I do for
Hey,
my
Charles.
family and my grandmother and my
Go ahead.
people. Yeah, but everyone is a person. You know, so my people that extends to everybody. Yeah.
Hey, Charles, bro. Hey, Charles, man. Hey, Charles, I'm gonna hit your cash up, bro. Leave this live up now. I gotta run this motherfucker back. You hear me?
Yeah.
I got you. I rock with JG. Man, shout out JG, man. JG one of the realest cats over here, man. Yeah,
It's
even
like
though
90% bickering, but
Real, I
drama
guess
said,
real
listen.
equals an opposite M that you're looking at. Flip it upside
Man,
down.
shout out to
Yeah.
JG, man. He one of the realest cats over here, man.
No, he's real. Like, you know, I
Hey,
never call
Charles.
him man a name. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Hopefully, you know, he learns, and then hopefully I learn, and hopefully we all progress forward. So that's what it's about.
Hey, Charles, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something quick, my G. You know I do panels and shit like that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, man, the majority of the time when I fire up a panel, bro, I got guys going back and forth with each other, man, arguing and bickering. But a lot of those.
I can't believe I
Hold on, let
actually
me land
engaged
my
in that.
plane, man.
I'm out of fucking character. I shouldn't be doing that. My bad.
Oh, let me land my motherfucker. Let me land my shit, man.
Shooting your plane down.
Yeah, bro, man, if we was in person, you trying to talk while I'm talking, bro.
We used to throw fucking bikes off the balcony where they threw rocket launchers off in the farm.
I don't know if that's a I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it's a Canadian
whatever
thing.
they can scrap out of it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like a third world country.
Hey, bro, are you under control? Are you under the influence of controlled substances, bro? Any alcoholic beverages, bro?
I'm telling you the truth.
Hey, but I'm saying, are you under the influence right now, bro?
I'm under the influence of Caged Alien.
Okay, bro. Okay, much respect to you. Hey, Charles, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, man. Like I said, man, when I do panels, majority of the time, a lot of those brothers that be on my panel, man, you be hearing them going back and forth, bro. I just sit back and listen to it, but you gotta think they've been knowing each other for years. So when I have like Sir Drop over there, and he's on the panel with Red Squid.
It's a strain. I'll show you.
Hold on, man. These guys have been knowing each other for years, bro. So I let them go through it because it's funny. For one, it's funny. I be sitting back on mute laughing. But two, it's entertaining. Everybody just not gonna get along, bro. That's just not.
Everybody wants their windows cleaned, but no one wants to clean their own windows. Right?
Man, Case, you look like Bernie. What's that one? Weekends at Bernie. That's what you look like, bro. You like a cracked out Weekends at Bernie.
He's trying to press
fuck out of here, buddy. You want me to go on camera right now?
You do like Weekends at Bernie. Cut your camera on. Look, bro,
He's trying to press your button for sure on this one.
He look like the Monopoly man. I'm about to roast your ugly. I'm about to roast your weird ass.
Which eye? All of a sudden, it's a Mandela effect.
Man, cut your camera on. Cut it
It
off.
sucks that
When I get to the next room, I will.
not all people get like I don't know. I know
Come on,
you're right
brother.
on that
Well,
though. Not everyone's gonna get along for sure.
Right,
and
right.
a total
Supposed to play
interjection.
along with it. You're just playing along with it, right?
Now let the lady speak. Shut your bitch ass up.
I just wanted to say a total interjection. Rebecca Joe is the original Rebecca of this community. If you were non-munity, whatever you want to call it, she's been around longer than I have. Even when I was using the name Rebecca and going on panels as Bex, people got us confused. But Rebecca Joe is a separate entity from myself, and she's
That's
been
what I
putting
was
up with
saying.
the RU Bex for over 2.5 years. So that being said, Zephyr of Voxel is also another Rebecca. We all have middle names starting with J. But Rebecca Joe was the first. I came second. Zephyr of Voxel came third. Just
Well,
thought I'd
thanks.
share that. Yeah.
I think she left. No, she's there. Thanks, Rebecca Joe, for coming by.
Yes. Yeah.
I
And we
thought you
have
were
been
back.
in similar, following similar live streams for a long time. So oftentimes Rebecca Joe and I will be in the same chat. No trickery. Anyways, just side note. And then when it comes, I find it so interesting out here, like the different perceptions we all have of each other. My experience of Cage is not the popular experience of Cage. So I do not see him in the same light, but I also know I can be a jokester. I can be a trickster. I can play with some people. I can troll, but I'm not in general a troll. And some people out there think I am, and I can't change that perception.
I don't see it.
So
I
once
don't
we
see
get
it.
that, once we have that reputation that precedes us, it is hard to, push through. Even if it were true, how to change that is very difficult out here.
Right. Hey, Bex, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna interject. Everybody probably thinks Truth Zone, he's toxic. He's always arguing with people. No, man. I'm the guy that's always defending myself. I ain't gonna let nobody play with me, man. So a lot of people might hit this panel or another panel and hear me going back and forth. All he does is bring drama. No, man.
No, I respect that, Truth.
Bro, people be playing. Bro, let me finish, bro.
Don't play yourself.
I'm saying people be playing games on this internet, man. So somebody will do some sucker shit and then expect you not to say anything or do anything, but as soon as you do the shit back, you become the bad guy. You become Tony Montana.
Exactly. And then over time, you do learn sometimes you do learn to instigate, right? Like,
Right.
or you did instigate and you didn't even realize what you were doing. Like when I first came out here and started to play and Pierogi Gate happened, just between myself and another female content creator, there was a lot of misunderstanding, and I jumped up to play, but I didn't know the ringer she'd been put through, nor the ringer that I was going to be put through. Not that I'm not trying to isolate it as women. Everybody gets put through a ringer out here, it seems. So, but I did instigate it. And I just
Can we get
play.
a text message with the ringer on the phone that we heard?
That's just like Dean. That's just like Dean in the comments. Dean, he got smoked with Truth Zone. Dean got smoked with Truth Zone because of somebody else. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. People are just weird, man. People think that this is the internet. When I cut this shit off, none of y'all exist. So you think I'm gonna get mad because you say you're gonna unsub and you don't want to? I don't care about none. I don't care about no. To be real, I don't care about nobody on this
You
shit.
put your message out. You be authentic. You be
Man,
real.
I don't care about nobody on this YouTube
That's
app.
all that matters. So just be yourself and be real with it. Yeah, simple.
Bothered with what, Dean? What you can be bothered with, Dean? If you didn't like the conversation on my panel, you ain't have to bring your bitch ass over there. Stay out the chat.
Just be real and authentic with yourself and keep doing
That's
what
what I'm trying to say. People ain't real on here, man. Shut your bitch ass up. People are phonies, man.
Hold on. Pause there. What are you talking about?
Bro, you keep talking when I'm talking. You a bitch.
Okay. Now you're going to call me a name.
Because you a bitch. You an idiot. You a moron. You a drunk. You a Canadian weasel. You a piece of shit. You like the dog shit in my front yard out here. You worthless just like that dog shit out in my front yard, right here. That's how I look
See how easy it is to
you white trash. Man, you white trash, man.
We got a hairline trigger.
Dean, you white trash too.
Yeah.
How you like that? Dean
Yo,
White
quick,
trash.
you don't
Dom
even
a
know who I
Canadian
am.
weasel. You a Canadian weasel.
What if I
All
put
y'all pussies, man.
All right, thank you.
All pussy. The Dom, Dean, you, all pussy. Canadian pussy.
What happened to you, man?
Nah, ain't nothing happening. Nah, fuck these niggas, man. I ain't letting fuck all y'all niggas, man.
All right.
Fuck all y'all dumb, y'all don't know shit. You're a bunch of fucking weasels.
Okay.
Y'all some
And then what
cowards.
else? What else?
You
we
ain't gonna
got?
say nothing the truth. Always mentioning my name when I ain't around. Dean in the chat mentioning my name. I'm not around. You a
I've never
pussy.
talked about you.
But I'm not talking about your bitch ass.
I've only said
You a
positive
drunk.
things
You a
about
20-something-year-old drunk. You a waste of life.
No,
You,
you
your
don't even
mom
know
should have
my
swallowed your
age. You
bitch
don't know
ass.
what I am. You don't know what I'm
Go
doing.
play in traffic and get hit by a bus. Kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
Overdose on them
I
pills
think
you
I
taking.
think you got
Overdose on them pills you
What we
taking and
did,
kill yourself.
we picked you up
Pussy.
in the short bus, and
No,
then we
overdose on them
threw you
pills that
out
you
of it,
taking and
and then
kill
we
yourself.
ran you over, and
No,
then
overdose on them
okay, good.
narcotics you taking and
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
yourself.
Okay. And then we did 3 times, and then we
Or die
now we're
again. Die again and come
yeah.
back.
All right, thank you. Yeah, well done.
What happened between you and, I mean, again, you don't have to rehash it or anything, but
Nothing.
I
As soon as you
white
call
trash.
I
people on their
no, I was
bullshit, they
asking
react to
between
something.
Truth Zone
Yeah.
and Dino, just
I'm
because most of the
not
time when I've
getting
been
into all
over
that.
to your panel,
I'm
Truth
not getting
Zone,
into all
Dino
that. I'm
seems
not
you're
getting into
there.
all that. Ask Dean. Don't ask me. Ask Dean.
Okay,
Don't ask me.
I will.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me nothing about nothing. Ask Dean.
I will. Sorry.
And it's not even nothing. Respectfully, Rebecca, it's not even nothing with me and Dean. Dean had contention with somebody that was on my panel, man, and then this guy jumped out the window and started
You
saying that
got ran
everybody's
over back
racist.
and forth with the
Everybody say,
short
I
bus.
don't know, man. These people are weird, man. One minute they support you, but I feel like Dean, he was being fake because he was looking for a reason to unsub from my channel anyway. But I don't care.
Bro, I sat at the back of the bus, man.
I'll tell you what happened. Well, it's exactly Dean. I think it had to do with the guys being racist to Dean, or I don't know, but he had an issue with some other guy, and Dean is mad at Truth Zone for not stepping in or saying something. I guess I don't know.
And which I did, Charles. I got the footage. I stepped in. I told dude, "Hey man, relax." I fuck with Dean. I was like, "Man, relax, man." I was like, "Chill out, man." Dean, I'm not on that racist shit. Dude got him on my panel. He kept talking about the white
Whatever.
people this,
Yeah,
the white
people
people
can say
that.
whatever they want.
My
Right?
video,
People say whatever they want.
listen, man. You don't, bro. Mute this nigga's mic, bro. Hold on, man. I'll pay you to put this
You
nigga in
don't
the back
tell
till I
me.
finish. Hold on, real quick.
I'll pay for you to go to bed, but I'll tuck you in.
How do I support racism, Dean?
Yeah, let him land his plane. Don't shoot it down.
How do I support racism, bro?
I'll shoot mine down.
Listen, man. The whole live I did was going against black people. Dean, are you that rich? Are you that slow? That stream was about going against black people, saying, "Hey, y'all saying," because I go on a lot of these black panels and they're talking about how black people created everything. But if you go listen to that live stream, I would say, "No, that's bullshit. We didn't create everything. We didn't invent all this shit."
It's collaboration, man. Yeah, we all work together.
Oh, bro. Hey, dog. Cage, man. You a piece of shit, bro. You know that, right? In real life.
I'm a piece of shit for saying we all work.
You a
together.
cockadookie, bro.
That's crazy.
But listen, but listen. Hey, Dean, man. If you go back and listen, see, y'all got selective hearing. If you go back and listen to that panel that I did, that you said I was supporting racism, I was going against black people in the way some of them think. I was saying, no, that's bullshit to say that we invented everything. And I was going against that guy that was on the panel.
Or something? Do you hate yourself?
No, man, because I hear a lot of the same things. I used to have the same talking point.
No. You see that little emotional reaction? That means you probably do hate yourself, which should,
Man,
if you look yourself in the mirror, in the eye, through the reflection of the mirror in the eye, in the mirror.
But Dean, I ain't got nothing personal. Hold on, man. Hold on. But Dean, I ain't got nothing personal towards you, man. If you feel like that I support racism, man, it is what it is, bro. If you feel like you don't need to come over there no more power to you, bro. You know, it's all gravy. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing panels. My channel's gonna continue to keep growing. People are gonna continue to fuck with me, bro. I don't care. You can go your way. I go my way.
I hated myself a long time, True Zone. It took a lot of work.
You go start up a channel or a panel and see if people come support your ass. Unlike Cage, Cage might have 2 people in the chat watching at all times.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. Either way, yeah, I hated
But
myself
nobody
for a
wants to hear
long
what y'all
time.
talking about.
But then I looked in the the image of the mirror within the reflection of the eye, and I'm like, oh, there's something there. And from there, then I made better choices. With reality, how I speak, what I do. It's not really what you say; it's what you
I
do.
looked in the mirror at myself and I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I gotta take a shit."
That happens. You know what I mean? You gotta pick
Yeah,
some
You can
shit.
tell
man.
by
Oh,
looking in the
Everybody pisses
mirror.
and shit.
oh my god.
Everybody
Some
pisses
people,
and
some people
shits.
can't look in the mirror, man. Some people they look in the mirror, they see a big old turd in the reflection.
I
A
looked
big,
in the mirror and I seen somebody you can't even fucking see at all. I'm like, okay, I got to do something with this fucking thing. I'm not gonna stand here and allow the trash
Who
to just
invented a
pile up.
mirror?
You know what I mean? I'm the garbage man.
So, I
Well,
wanted to say something to you, Charles, in terms of your room being quite a I know you don't like the drama, but I also have seen a lot of things be sorted out in your room. It's almost like people come here because it's safe, not necessarily because they mean to create an atmosphere that you don't want to participate in. I don't think people mean to use your room for that. I think it's like a Switzerland, like a neutral zone.
Well, Charles went through something my mother went through. You know what I mean?
but listen,
Losing
man,
a
for
mom at a
somebody to
young
say,
age.
I'm gonna say this one thing. A lot of people would say
Yeah.
True Zone brings drama here, but I went back and listened to a lot of Charles's old panels from like last year, 2 years ago. People been up here
It's
arguing for
not
a long.
lost.
I've heard
Losing
Dom up
his
here arguing with
character.
people. I heard Dom going on a full rant against somebody a year ago on Charles's panel. So somebody gonna say True Zone brings it over here. No, that's bullshit. Because I went back and listened to all Charles's old panels. People been over here arguing with each other.
All
People
right,
been
now you're
over here.
bringing up people. We're talking about ideas.
No. Because somebody will sit there and say True Zone I'm not coming up there because he's number drama. He's toxic. No, people been over here doing
Your
that shit over
name
here.
and somebody else's name.
Am I right or wrong, Charles? People been doing that over here.
Yeah, and I also think that, like we summed up that time when you and I sorted out our difference that we had briefly there, Truth Zone, is that like a lot of people come to Charles and hang out for a few months, right? Like he really gives us a space as I wouldn't call it co-host, but when you're here often enough to the audience, it feels that way. I was here before me. Paula was here. We could say Be What It Is, Inda Groove. I could just go on and on. JG has been a regular day in and day out at times, yourself, Truth Zone. So oftentimes the audience gets upset when one of the people that is their fave that was here isn't here anymore and someone's replaced it. It looks like I squished Paula out or somebody squished somebody
I
out.
remember hold on. Here, let's build on that because one time Charles I randomly hit the link. He's like, how come nobody's here? I guess this is what he said, right? I guess when he stopped going live, people don't show up anymore. So I just made a point to show up because I heard that. So let's show support and get this shit fucking ball rolling. Deal with it. You know what I mean?
I heard that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear everything.
So, and then I think different characters, different personalities that we have bring different. Like you're a passionate guy, Truth Zone. You speak with passion. With that comes people challenging you, trying to match that passion, and you become more impassioned. So some people see that as drama, but I would imagine that in your real life, that's how you communicate, and sometimes people some people look at people on YouTube like they're constantly performing.
I'm not dealing in my real life. I'm not dealing with a plethora of fucking weirdos the way I got to deal with in this YouTube. I'm dealing with a
who cleans people's windows.
I'm dealing with a plethora. You think I'm going to somebody when I do a job?
What are you seeing through the window?
That case, bro. You keep trying to knock my hustle, bro. You live with your mom. You broke,
buddy. You
out of shape. You look like shit. I bet you look like I bet you wish you looked like this right here. Hold on. This is how I look. You take your shirt off. I bet you look like shit. Flabby. You look like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick.
That's funny, Mitchell.
Cage looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick.
You want to bet?
I bet I'll choke you out. Let's bet that. I bet I'll choke you out.
Have you ever?
With one hand. I bet I'll choke you out with one hand. I bet I can fuck your wife, your mom, your girlfriend, anything you got around here.
You see how crazy you go with it?
I bet
the ego's all in.
Man. I bet I'll give you fucking lead therapy.
Man, I bet I'll choke you out with one hand.
I bet I'll give you lead therapy.
Is that Bex on the camera right on the picture?
Yeah, but
No.
I'm catfishing. It's old.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all know my BBW
I bet I
chaser.
give you lead therapy.
That's me, but that's yeah, that's probably 20 years ago. I do have.
I'll show you me here. Hold on.
Cage brought up that racism's brought up when Truth Zone comes through. It's because I could talk to Truth Zone as one so-called black man that I could speak to on topics like that. There's not many people that you can speak to about serious
Right.
topics.
And Charles, I got no love for Charles, man. Real shit. I'm gonna show you that picture of my mom. My mom look my age. Hold on. This is my mom right here. She looks my age. My mom's right there. Happy Mother's Day to my
That's a
mom.
great picture.
She's 58 years old. She looks 30.
So I guess in
Yeah.
your mind,
They
you
say
were
black
thinking
don't
black don't crack, right? And that's what you're saying?
Man, somebody thought she was my. She did a job. She did a window cleaning job with me one time. Listen. She did a window cleaning job with me one
I know
time.
every thought you have in your little mind.
No, listen. Somebody thought she was my wife. The dude that I did the job for said, "Is this your wife?" I said, "No, it's my mom, man." He said, "Man, she looks your age." I said, "Yeah, man. My mom ain't never drunk. She ain't never smoked.
No, but I know every thought in your mind.
She's taking care of herself."
Tell me that never went into your mind. Black don't crack. That was literally what you were thinking while you were talking. Yeah? Yes or no? Again. God damn it. So I'll take that as a yes. I'll answer for you because that's going to freak you out too much, right? I don't want to freak you out, bud. Yeah.
You know, I have a genuine question for all three of you on the panel. If you're engaged in a conversation with someone online and they express an opinion that's different from your own, and you don't express any difference, you just listen, you let them keep telling you what they think, is that supporting that person's opinion by not challenging their opinion?
No.
Quite the question. Can we read
That's
it?
not taking either side. That's just observing their opinion.
Exactly. Right. So if someone hops up on Truth Zone's panel, for instance, to talk about their opinion of what they understand happened, you know, that they've invented everything, right? Or their culture, their peoples invented everything. If Truth Zone doesn't push back on that, doesn't mean he agrees. You know, if a man hops up on my panel and talks disgracefully about somebody else's,
Rebecca, what about facilitation?
Well, it's just that, like, I mean, this is where I would say this is the difference between having a conversation with someone you can have a conversation with, or or if you've had enough experience with them, you know that you're not going to change their mind. You're just going to let them talk, right? There's just lots of reasons why and I'm not even saying it in terms of like, oh, let them expose themselves. It's just that you pick your battles, you know? And
right. And I see what you're saying. Yeah. That guy was like ultra pro-black too, and then it was like I heard what he was saying. Like, hey man, like, I told him respectfully, bro, I don't agree with that, man. Like, I used to be like so pro-black, but I fell back from that, and that's what I was trying to get. That's what my subscribers was telling Dean too. Hey, Truth Zone ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to take that up with that guy, because I didn't support that shit. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, but like you saying, just because I'm not having pushback towards it, I know where he's coming from. I know how he thinks, because I used to think the same way, but I've gotten away from that.
No, though. Dean is
Dean, I ain't got no. I have no personal. I might have said some nefarious shit to him, but
Can you say sorry? Can you say sorry to him?
I ain't got no ill will towards him, man. It just
Can you say sorry?
He was having a bad man. Watch out, bro. Man, watch out.
Sorry. Why not?
Watch out, bro.
You better watch out before.
Well, and I didn't mean to. I'm not meaning to. I didn't mean to put Dean on the spot with an isolated of. You know, I didn't mean to single you guys out. I just know that if people could see me online, they would say if they'd seen some areas, they would say I'm a total trans advocate. In other areas, they would say I'm a total transphobe, based on the conversations that I look like I'm having with somebody, right? And that's. You know, that's if someone were to look at a more nuanced aspect of it to discuss the potential harm done by surgeries to those people, as people figure out how to help them, you know, to me is not transphobic, but to a trans person, it is, right? So if you were to look at the nuance in between, I definitely didn't
We
take,
got magazines for that.
yeah, I could have taken a harder, I did at one point take a harder line approach against it all when I'd been all down those transvestigation bullshit nonsense stuff. So all I'm saying is that, you know, people can judge me and have judged me based on seeing me have one conversation and not knowing what my opinions are. But I learned a long time ago that, you know, some people, like, I'm not going to push back against a radical feminist, right? I mean,
some people got selective hearing, man.
yeah,
Some people got
they're not
selective
going to change
hearing.
their mind.
Like
They're
that
gonna
whole panel I
No,
did.
but that's done purposefully.
That whole
Truth,
panel I did, I was going against the way some Aboriginals think, the way some Pan Africans think, because they all say, I'm not saying all of them. Some of them do say, "Hey man, black people invented everything," and I was going against that. Like, man, y'all niggas sound dumb when y'all talk like
They
that.
kill me with that.
So Dean, the dude, him and Dean and the guy was having dialogue, and the guy was saying some pro-black shit, and Dean said, "Hey, you a racist, True Zone." So I'm like, "Hey man, well, you know it."
Did you say download? That means like little DD. It's like a little brother.
Like, you all the way in New Zealand. How the hell you know what you all the way, you thousands of miles away in New Zealand. How the hell you know what I am?
I'm not in fucking New Zealand. I'm
I'm
talking
not
to
talking
you.
about you fucking roach.
I'm talking about download.
You are retarded, bro. Your mama dropped you on your fucking head. You came out feet first instead of head first. You one of them special babies.
Damn.
I'm surprised.
You came out feet first. You a special baby.
Yeah, I'm surprised you could still.
You all the way remedial retarded, bro. You just retarded.
Yeah, I'm beyond retarded, buddy.
Motherfucker, you drunk every panel, bro. Who has enough time in the day to get inebriated that much every day, bro? You a crackhead. You a functional YouTube crackhead. You are sorry, bro. What's wrong with you? Get your life together, man.
Is that before or after cleaner?
Bro, you can never, bro.
Maybe you'll hire me and I'll clean your window.
Bro, yeah, I could hire you, bro. Bro, I don't drink.
Yeah,
I don't smoke.
Hire me. I'll clean your fucking.
I'm not a piece of shit, bro. I don't do, bro. You just you a crackhead. You a crack baby, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And what are you?
Bro, I'm more of a man than you can ever be, bro.
I'm a
probably
baby
exactly where
you're laughable, man. You are laughable, bro.
You don't know me at all.
I don't want to know you.
Good. You know, smart
My
decision.
nigga Hurricane JW was good, my nigga.
Yeah, because you know, buddy. Remember, he put you silent last time you asked a real question.
You think you did what, bro? Because you just retarded, bro. I don't know why I'm even having dialogue with you, bro. You have to talk to yourself. I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta cook some shit, man.
Yeah, see you later, bud. Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, go smoke out that coke can.
Yeah, and then we'll.
All right, True Tone.
Whatever. Yeah, see you later.
All right, people, bro, I'm out, man. Y'all be easy.
Have a good
Good to
cookout,
see you,
man.
Tristan. I
You
was
know,
just
Hurricane,
realizing.
See how quick that is? You know, it's not difficult to do.
I just figured out Hurricane. I didn't know you put out all those albums. Holy shit. I got some music to listen to. If people want to listen to Hurricane JW's music, it's fire. I just dropped the link to a playlist, but you guys could figure it out from there. I'm most likely gonna send the verse today, Hurricane. I'm right when I get off of here, I'm gonna finish it for sure. I gotta do it. Stop procrastinating. I changed the beat though. I don't know if you know the beat, if you're still here. I'm using Master Ace's beat, Sitting on Chrome.
You know, if words could begin with soft R's instead of end with soft R's, like my name starts with a hard R, Rebecca, hard R, right? Then my name would be Ebecca with soft R. Ebecca. I'm just being
That's my nigga.
Ebecca.
Oh boy.
Soft R.
I almost got lynched saying that shit.
You know what my favorite?
Over
You want to
here
know
is
what
a
my
term.
favorite word in the
But
world is? My favorite
over
word in
here,
the world.
I was allowed to say this shit. I wouldn't say it either way, but yeah, apparently yeah, over here.
You know what my favorite word in the world has 2 R's, and I know people are gonna. Someone can clip this all they want. It's the word larder. It's where they used to keep the meat before refrigeration. They'd
It's
cover the meat
called
all in
lard,
lard
right?
and keep it at a certain temperature. It was like a
They
cold storage.
encapsulated it
The
in fat.
larder, but I think it's the whitest word in the world. Larder.
That definitely
A
has nothing to do with
larder.
LARPer. No LARPer preserving
Like
something
any other
translated.
British, any other English accent sounds like larder. The larder. Go get the meat from the larder, right? But
I
North
need a cup
American
of
English.
tea, mate.
It's fucking 2 hard R's, larder. I'm sorry, it cracks me up. Okay, it's all right.
Well done. And you know, it's like the internet stuff, right? With the LARPer.
Larper's a good one, but that D makes those R's that much harder. Larper, it's another good one. Larper, but
They just play with
larder.
the language and like great reality. Welcome, Mr. Mission Control.
Oh, we're still arguing this morning.
Nah, man.
You want to?
Come on, bro. It's about
Let's
family.
argue.
YouTube's not a place for beefing. You know, it's where we share information and ideas, and we're not looking for truth. We're looking for answers because answers fix problems. And you know, you get on here and you talk about your problems and stuff. But the beefing part, you know, and then it goes into, you know, that respect thing or whatever, you know. And I don't want respect from anybody unless I earn it from you or ask for it or want it. You know, I don't pass by anybody and go, hey man, you know, I want you to respect me, or I want to respect you. How can I respect you? Because people don't want you up in their business anyway, you know, for one. But if they come,
yeah,
if they come to your channel and they're looking for you know, answers to questions, or you know, just as an observer, you know, or as a troll, you've got to feed the trolls, or they just get like locusts. You know, if you don't feed the trolls, or in a psychologically constructive manner, you know, there are those that bots, and then there are those that people that just get way out of hand. You know, take remote viewing class last night, for instance. You know, I mean, it's Max and the rest of us sometimes get annoyed because people will say, you know, we go there all the time like that, and no, we don't. Not like people are thinking, you know, like this whole, what is that 762 thing that they're bringing all the kid touching
What about
down and all
the 3301?
Oh, that's 3301 is room 3301, right? That's Thomas Sheridan.
Yeah.
Cicada. You talk about Cicada. Anyway,
Yeah.
the like we've been discussing this. Like Max says, the W band. They've been radaring you. That our point showing that Command Central app was that, you know, if whoever's wanting to buy into that can track anybody, probably back into the 80s, but via satellite data. But anyway, you know, because that website I archived it, and it was first archived 2 months ago, so it's new, you know. And that Marburg thing, I got the first, huh?
There you go.
I got the first
Lonnie,
archive on that Marburg article.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Is
we need
this
to be,
Lonnie?
huh?
Is this Lonnie?
Lonnie, no.
So who is this? This mission control operator.
Yeah, I made a post the other day. Somebody was talking about
we'll go with that
influencers. I said, I posted. I said, I'm not an influencer. You know, I'm the influence. That's how you got to look at things.
Are you the cause or the effect, or the effect of the cause, or the cause of the
Well,
effect?
I think influence comes before the cause, or
So
maybe after.
that's the cause, and then you get an effect back, right? It's like input output.
Well, if you want to have the analogy to it, yeah.
There we go. I don't know what the fuck, Lonnie. Like, I was worried about you, bud, because I was like, buddy, you went on camera and you pulled out your crossbows and all type of shit. Like, what, bro? You thought everybody was against you and like random people driving in traffic. You're like, should I shoot this lady? I'm like, no, Lonnie, do not do that. And then you would never be back in talking. You know what I mean? Just a random person in traffic for no reason. The fuck?
Yeah, well, the solar energies, the energy's been overcharged for the past 2 months, and it calmed down the last 3, 4, 5 days, and like it's
Okay, you want
everybody's
to blame it on
everybody's
anything.
losing their mind.
Okay, but look, now you're trying to blame it on an external source for no reason. Yeah,
No, I'm
everything
just
is
saying,
outside of
I'm not blaming. I'm just saying, be aware that everybody, you know,
what
it's
the
good
fuck?
to it's good
You have
it's
your
good to
own. You have
monitor.
your own decisions, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, I was kind of worried. I thought you either got killed or you were in jail for killing somebody. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you came back. I'm like, oh, thank God, man. You know, Lonnie's back. I knew there was there's something within you, bro, that everybody has, and unlimited potential.
Is Lonnie in chat?
He was on the fucking panel. I don't know if he dropped off.
That wasn't Lonnie. That was Mr. Mission Control.
It sounds like Lonnie.
It does, but it's not him.
Okay.
It's funny
Maybe
that
they
you
have,
would
like,
say that
different
though,
characters.
because I was gonna start a joke back in the day, but I didn't want to, look like I was trolling. I find Mr. Mission Control's accent to sound like, and no offense to anyone here, okay? MC Nemesis, calm, MC Nemesis. So, and then his initials are Mr. MC, right? So I know it's not him, just like Ben Balderson isn't Nubs. They sound identical. They sound more alike than Mr.
I'm
MC.
a projection of your subconscious mind.
Yeah, but that wasn't Lonnie. That was Mr. MC.
I could do lots of accents and stuff and different voices. I've used I did
All
a lot
right,
of
can we get a British voice going?
I did a lot of karaoke.
We need a British voice. Come on, man.
Well, I gotta get a little liquored up for a British. That was kind of like an Australian.
All right, take a shot, and we need some fucking British accent here, voice actor.
I have to work on it. It takes a little bit working on them for a while. I've been working on
You
them
gotta work
for a long time.
Work a little bit here, and then you can get British with it.
I used to go karaoke all the time and do all kinds of stage entertainment.
Yeah, what was your favorite song to sing?
Soggy Bottom Boys.
What was that?
The Soggy Bottom Boys, Man, Constant Sorrow, or
Can you sing it right now for us? Because I've never heard about that one.
Or what was that? The theme song to
What
Lost
was
Boys, Cry Little Sister.
Oh, yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
I used to do a lot.
People who do karaoke and do it well make it look so easy. I've only tried a handful of times, and I love singing along in my car. Like, I love to sing. I know all the words to a lot of songs, but get up there in front of it, grab that karaoke mic for the first time, and man, like, you can't even. It's so funny. Like, it's just so funny how easy people who sing with mics make it look, and how bad. Oh, so bad. I picked a hard
what's
songs
powering
too,
them up.
but yeah, you guys who love karaoke make it look so easy.
When I was installing carpet, we'd sing a lot all the time into the radio. But
I remember this conversation. You got to stretch the carpet and then put staples into it, right?
Yeah,
you want to see my? Okay, can you use these staples? Here, I'll show you if you like. It's called Arrow.
I don't think they'll show
How
up.
it
There's
all
a picture.
comes together.
I don't think it'll show up, Cage. There's a picture in front of
you
us.
can look to the left. Apparently, you and I should be on the right. But yeah, probably look at it.
Yeah, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of you showing. That's why
There's
I thought
a bit,
that.
so we could rearrange it.
I
you can
thought
see
you'd
it.
hop down, Mr. MC, and that Charles was here, but Charles has disappeared on us.
Yeah, Charles is doing business. See that though? Arrow? No. Hold on. Yeah.
There's all kinds of ways to put
What
carpet in.
about
Depends on what kind
what
of
it
carpet.
says USA? What about these kinds of staples and shit? You want to see the back?
Carpet staples, then there's tacks, old little bitty tacks, you know.
No, I got a full thing of staples here, ready for it. Yeah.
Well, you got tack strip you put down around the edges. You stretch it up to tack strip, press it down, and then you cut it and tuck it under the baseboard. Usually,
Welcome back, Charles.
the staple it, pulling it, and tacking it.
Yeah,
tacking
Charles,
it's the old way.
get rid of that quick. So I'll show you the staples again because we're not playing here. And yeah, I'll show you again. I haven't took one out of it yet. You know what I mean?
Get my studio ready.
Yeah.
Get my studio ready to put my verse down. Let's see if this is gonna work. I hate BandLab for the fact that it has a fucking delay. No studio should have a delay on the mic just because you got wireless. There should be no delay, period.
Yeah, there should be a way to compensate for it
Yeah, I've tried.
technologically.
My other phone never had that problem. This is supposed to be a newer version of the phone, but it's more trash than my older phone. My phone wasn't even old. I wanted the same phone. They're like, oh, we don't have that no more.
I don't know why,
I just
but
got it a year ago.
I don't know what's going on today, but yeah, like I'm by the highway, and yeah, I'm hearing like bear sirens all day. What the fuck? Yes, I guess it's like a touchy day for people. You know what I mean? They're missing mom.
Mm.
Yeah, now I'm hearing like a bunch of sirens and shit because people go crazy over it.
Well, that's what I'm doing, helping my mom in the backyard. I better go.
Well,
Nice
Doc,
to
I
meet
have to
you.
get off here. I'm gonna have to get off here soon because I'm bringing my mom out to a proper dinner, or lunch, or brunch, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, a breakfast.
Happy
Nice.
Mother's Day, guys, and ladies, everybody.
Same to you. And yours.
Have a good luck mission.
Non-player characters and things. Aliens.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta leave and fuck off. You know what I mean? But it's for the.
What the fuck?
So you're going to record a song today, Charles?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my verse down
Cool.
and pick an intro. I wish I had like a piano or something because the beat, I downloaded the instrumental, but there's no change. There's no beat drop for like a chorus or nothing.
Hmm.
Soprano that.
Let me see. Where the hell's my stuff? Why?
You could soprano it easily, you know what I mean?
Shit, man. Yo. Oh, here, library.
I downloaded this, like, I think it's called a self-care app, but actually it's like it's more like a to-do list that is correlated with some sort of Tamagotchi that gets to grow the more things you get done on your to-do list.
I'd recommend the
someone-
White Flag app.
As someone who's been a bit of a phone junkie for long before I came to YouTube, like likes to have her phone in her hand, I'm getting so much done with this silly little app. Like, it's just ridiculous how much I get up in the morning, I put my things down on the I just make my list of things to do. I've got the daily things that just
I
keep
got
rolling
a
forward.
friend, Jules, Jules Gaming Lounge, and that we showed him the dice and all that
Yeah, yeah.
many years ago. And you know, the police shot him 9 times. He's paralyzed and shit. But you know what he did with that? Yeah, obviously, yeah, they got sued the fuck out of him and gave him many millions of dollars. And you know, with a bit of it, he made something called the White Flag app.
Yeah.
And it helps people anonymously, stuff like that.
Cool. I'll look
So,
into it.
yeah, you know, it could help people. I even sent it to my own mother. So I believe in that stuff. And yeah, the White Flag app is great, you know, because the man turns something like real fucked up into something positive.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine the cops busting your door down and shot you 9 times, and now you're paralyzed in a chair. Yeah.
One thing that's important,
Yeah, so the man made something out of it.
yeah, it's important to be inspired by people and their tragedies and people who haven't had tragedies who do things inspirational. It's important though not to rank trauma.
Yeah, some people they never had that opportunity to get shot in their house with a gun by police or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, some people are just like destined to that either way.
Yeah. Oh, Lonnie's here in the chat now, Charles. Or I mean, Cage. So what you were saying, if you want to repeat, you can say. He's here and listening.
Perfect.
Yeah, Lonnie, he came here last week. I don't know. He came back a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been at least a week, I think.
I wonder where Phil Nye the Science Guy is.
He'll be
They
back.
used
Lonnie
to,
said he'll be
when the
back soon.
teachers are all fucked up, or you know, where I went to school as in elementary. You know what they do? They roll in, like the screen and the TV and play Bill Nye the Science Guy. No shit. That shit was fucking funny. Yeah.
Any day now? Oh, the White Shadow might return? That'd be amazing.
Oh no.
That'd be fucking amazing.
We got my bro. My bro was saying not yet. So I said, what time? You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Fuck.
We know where that's
I gotta
happening.
go. I'm gonna go visit down there. I'm gonna make alarms go off and shit because as soon as I go down there and I see these people, it's not gonna fucking. I should probably just stay home. Not even joking, because if I go down there for Mother's Day and then I see these motherfuckers around, I'm gonna do some stupid shit. And I know I used to be a dumbass, you know, like an idiot, go crazy with it. And I'm not trying to do that because I'm just gonna unleash everything. I don't want to do that. You know?
Fuck that. Rook it. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah. No.
Let it build
Buddy.
up, and then let it all out at once.
Oh, it's like a pop bottle that you're fucking shaking, right? Or a soda.
It's never good to let it build up.
No, exactly. So I'm saying, like, over there, I'm gonna unleash everything onto them. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hurt people. Hurt people. I'm not trying to be a hurt person.
This is the beat right here. It's from some guy named Master Ace from '95. Cool. It's called Sitting on Chrome. But when I heard the beat, I went through like 60 beats, and to be honest, I liked maybe one. I hate when it happens.
Mm-hmm. I like it. It's got sort of like a electronic music and a sort of like a eerie, at least just those first few beats I listened to, almost like an eeriness to it. Or eerie, tragic, suspenseful. I don't know. Something in there.
You want to hear something? Like, I can't even make this shit up. I'm putting on camera. But you know what I see every day, every time I walk back into the living room after I took a massive horse fucking piss? Here. You can't even make this up. I swear to God. Fucking, this shit is scripted. Look, you see that?
What, Ace Pacino?
Yeah, this is an old thing we had. We got a mirror there. We got a bunch of different things. I never even hung them up over here. But yeah, been there from the beginning. Yeah.
Charles Canada, he's saying you can record over with a keyboard app, so you might be able to add some keyboard to the music.
It's Al
That's what he's
Pacino.
saying.
I didn't think of
The
that.
you know. Remember you mentioned Scarface, right?
And then upload
So how do
the
you
file.
spell? How do you spell Scarface at the end with an ace, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
yeah.
I have a piano.
It's kind of funny.
Side note, I tell you, if you've got room for a piano in your house, look online. They're free. And it really classes up the joint. Like, fuck. You got a piano in your house? People, not that anyone walks into my house, but when I used to have people into my house, they'd be like, wow, that looks nice. Do you play? I do play. But if you don't play and you get a piano, you will play. So
just give them a piano and let's start dancing.
Oh, and the nice thing about a piano is when somebody comes into your house and they know how to play. I know other people, guitarists know it. People pick up each other's guitars. I'm sure it's like knives. You got to ask. But, I know that, if there's a guitar in your house and someone knows how to play, usually they'll strum it, right? But in a piano, it's so nice when someone sits down, just like comes over for coffee, sits down at your piano and starts to like
Look
play
at back to
an
the
orchestra off the
symphony,
top of their head.
whatever they
It's a
call
beautiful
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, not an orchestra, a symphony. The symphony part. I'm just saying.
Who's the
Any music is
conductor
good.
though? We have a friend called the conductor.
I'm
used
gonna
to go
jump
run
off
around.
here at 3 hours on the dot.
There you go. Well, what time is it right now?
2 hours and 43 minutes.
No. What time is it for you, Charles, right now?
1:11.
Yeah.
It's only 10:11 here. Perfect timing, Charles.
Either way, it's an 11.
My battery's dying. I'll last a little longer here, though. I got 16%.
I don't want to do shit. I gotta get this done though.
I got 17%.
When you get off the
That's all
live
people
stream, before set your little studio up, and not that I mean to call it little, I'm assuming it's a computer and it's just other apps and stuff. And then go outside and get yourself a good 10 minutes of fresh air before you tackle another computer project.
Guaranteed, Charles, man. Come on,
That's
It'll
why
reset
you
ya.
get
here, man.
lack of oxygen to the brain, or you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
good, but well, all of a sudden now I have a headache too. But yeah, with these topics and that, what do you expect? And I'm sorry for playing into it, buddy, and doing it on your shit, but you allowed it. No way. Yeah, sorry, but
Well, I like what Cage brings to the table. I like what JG brings to the table. I like what Truth Zone brings to the table. I
Me
like
too.
what Dino brings to the
I just
table.
don't like.
I
I don't know. I had a dream like Martin Luther King, but just like his, it ain't gonna come true.
according to who?
The universe.
Oh, that's malleable.
Well, I don't know. What's the point of a dream with no hope? Like, I think
It's not
that there
about
can
hope. You make it happen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you've had a dream and then you think it won't happen, you have to have a thread of something, right? Or it's some sort of like utopian
Oh,
nightmare,
it's like the
right?
mind map it could
Because
pull
then it
up,
just
right?
plagues us. It just plagues us. This utopian nightmare plagues us. This idea of something good, but thinking like it can't happen, you know?
No, it can.
So,
And you know, the thought that it doesn't will make it not happen. You know what I mean? Like, come on, we can do whatever the fuck we want. You have that power. Reality is malleable.
so
Or you get caged up and you're fucked. But if not, then yeah, you got whatever you need. It's all within your own mind. You gotta live like that. Who told you that you have to be thinking like that?
yeah.
Yeah, we all got it. You know, it's easy. Now imagine a bunch of people that realize that getting together. Even one or two. Imagine 3 of them. It's over. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of like a little bit outlandish and crazy and that, but yeah, either way, even if it doesn't move, you just do what you do and you do your thing every day with a goal. You can link up with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can link up. We have power in numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's always a fucking loud bucket going by my apartment building.
Bro, I hear it all the time.
I seen this building today that has face recognition entrancing in Hartford, in this downtown part in this building, and I said, "Oh man."
Buddy, like I used to go to this Korean grocery store. After I seen this shit, I still went back after. Like, this shit was funny. They had like heat sensors or something, like infrared. And they just like take a whole, like they scan your whole fucking body with like heat emitting off of it. And I walked through that shit during COVID. I walked through that bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? You know, I guess people didn't like it, and they're like, you know, people are like, we're not going to go to your store anymore unless you get rid of it. So they got rid of it. Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's some shit they do in the airports or something. Some like infrared camera thing where like it measures or like they're pretty much like stripping you down and looking at like exactly what you look like, you know, no matter what clothes you have on. Some weird shit. Maybe they needed that because they're like scared, you know, somebody might like be pissed off, might go over there and like wet them up.
I locked it in, back.
Cool.
Well,
I'm back.
Well, what's that guy that wrote that book from 1984? I think it was Orwell, something Orwell.
Yeah.
Or,
it's the Orwellian stuff, yeah. George Orwell.
Yeah, George Orwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
he wrote,
we have to be in hypnosis mind state because it's the only thing I could think of why desensitization and hypnosis. Yeah, repetition.
I know nothing about that, man. I have crazy calluses on my hands. I know nothing about desensitization. Yeah.
It could also be suggestion, though, right? Like, it could be suggestion to put it in the consciousness.
So it's
to
like
prepare,
auto. What is it called?
to prepare us for. So as much as it looks like predictive programming, it's almost like, let's just say, maybe in order to come to the right revelations, breadcrumbs need to be placed, or else we push against it.
Don't feed the animals.
Yeah, we push against it with major, you know.
It kind of takes the shock away, you know. If
Yeah.
you already see something, the next go round.
So you know what they call that? They call it.
You won't be
call
surprised.
Conditioning.
Or as mad either.
Well, yeah, and some people.
You get
some
used to
people
getting
push.
in the face.
Yeah, some people push further against, like they say, trick. You know, if you're. It's easier to fool a person. It's easier to fool a person than it's easier to fool a person than to convince them they've been fooled, right? So if some people were given a straight up, something that went against what they'd been taught, what we commonly hold to be true, they would resist it so much that when it actually came out to be the real truth, the true, they just wouldn't believe it. So maybe that instead of predictive programming, it's suggestive programming, so that we can come to these realizations on our own and not push against it.
Leave the birds alone.
Like the September event, I
Mm-hmm.
went and looked again at all the, I was surprised at all the books, video games, Die Hard, and then movies. I was shocked that even in comic books, the Twin Towers was very popular at being destroyed.
Yeah. And then another theory on that could be the concept of eternity being something that we're connected to at all moments in time, right? So that the people who are putting putting that into the comic book is actually because it did happen in a future event, but eternity and memory work differently in a quantum
You see
physics
my
sense, right?
avatar now, Vix? Okay, can we use a comic book character that is like that with the apron? I definitely didn't show to people. Let's come up with a story.
Comic book character like that. Oh, I see. Make your own avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Truth Zone's asking for the link, Charles.
You see the apron?
Yep, I do see the apron.
Now I'm like Truth Zone. I'm a fancy chef.
I'm a fucking... This realm is fucking... Sometimes I wonder what the fuck is the point of being here.
Buddy, the point is making your own point.
It don't seem like that.
What is your point? I have a point. I'm here for you. I'm here for people. I'm here for everybody. I'm here for myself. And, no matter what they throw on me, I'm going to keep dealing with it no matter what.
Oh, sorry, my chat was way behind. Truth Zone was asking for the
I know,
link
I'm
way
looking,
back
I'm
when.
like,
I know, I'm sorry.
What's
For
wrong
some
with
reason,
that?
my chat.
What's wrong with that? Come talk
Apologies.
to me about different and watch what you get too. I'm going to serve you properly. No matter what.
Well, forgive my amateur move there, Charles, and it's a pleasure to see you both. I'm going to hop off now because I'm down to 8%, and I look forward to the next time.
It's 122 over here. I'm getting off too because I have to go meet my mom and that. So yeah, everybody, thankfully, her mom died when she was 12. Whatever, she's a teacher. And yeah, we'll talk later. Thank you, Charles.
Good to see you, Cage. Well, I'll wait here, and because I know Charles is here, but I'll wait till Charles comes back before I actually leave. And I'll wait for him to come back to say goodbye. It's really nice to see you guys all in chat. Again, forgive me for being my chat had scrolled up. Truth Zone's not here. He took off, like he said. And yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I had to use the bathroom.
Yeah. Cage said goodbye. And yeah, sorry I was way behind in chat. But thanks for having me up. And yeah, I'm happy to stick around for 5 more minutes if you want. My phone will last.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Charles.
Let JG up for the last 5 minutes.
Cool.
I'm out. Oh yeah, it's
Nice
good
to
to
see
see you
you,
too,
JG.
back.
And I didn't mean to butt in on anything. I really didn't. I just wasn't sure, JG, if you were upset with Cage and upset with me as well. And I assumed you might be upset with me. So I didn't mean to butt in, though. And if you are upset with me and want to talk about it, I'm genuinely open to talk about it, but also genuinely capable of, staying the fuck away if you feel that way about me at all.
Bex, I don't want to talk to you about shit, honestly.
Okay. Cool. But then I was heading out anyway, so why don't I head out now and let you guys close out the show? And it really has been a pleasure to see you. I hope your music, recording your music goes well today. And I hope you both have a great day and a good day to everyone in the chat. I'll see you again sometime soon.
Thank you, Bex.
Bye for now.
I hope you have a good day.
I'm telling you, Chuck, this place is an insane realm we're in. People say, "Oh, it's a hell realm." Why is it hell, right? Think about that. Why is this place considered a hell realm?
It's like one giant mental hospital.
Like, check this out, right? People talk about pollution from cars. Why is there pollution from cars? What's the problem? Like, what's it coming from? It's coming from people, right? People drive the cars, they put the gas in their car. That's how you get the pollution. That's how you get the smog and whatnot, right? From people. People stop driving the cars. Oh, yeah, the pollution's getting less and less. Right? People say, oh, this is a hell realm. Well, it's always like, yeah, well, can you give me a deeper, more succinct, reason with that? Can you, word it as best as you can? Well, when you word it as best as you can, you realize this hell realm is just an insane asylum. Like, it's just mind and behavior gone terrible. I feel like mind and behaviors, it is just terrible, man. People, it's a psychological war, but it's like we're plagued, right? Everybody's plagued with this mind and behavior. Unfortunately, when you're born, you have this mind and behavior, and there's all types of fucking insane shit. Like Bill Hicks said, right? This is it right here. We're a virus with shoes, right? We're a virus with YouTube. We're a virus with phones. We're a virus with fucking toilet paper. The mind and behavior is the virus, really. If that goes over your head, I can't help you there, but.
No, we are a virus.
But that's what it is. It's the mind behavior, right? Our
We're the
psychology, our
parasite.
minds.
Fucking Mother Earth over. One day, Mother Earth's gonna shake us off.
Right. That's why it's like, you're like, man, why do I come up here, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, man, solitude, that peacefulness, that fucking time alone when you're like, damn, I'm at ease. No, none of these bitch-ass motherfuckers around me. None of these weasels around me. No bullshit around me, right? You feel full of life, right? Ain't it crazy? You feel good. And people think you're like lost, or they think you're down and you're running from something, or and it's just like, God damn, these people still don't get it. It's life, though. People still don't get life.
I just wanted to say that I've often wondered if we're in a hospital realm, if this is a place where we're all supposed to be healing back to something that's better than this. So I appreciate what you had to say there, JP. And I do think that if we were in a hospital realm and we all knew that we were here to heal and repair something, maybe we would go easier on each other, myself included in that behavior. Anyways, thanks for the thoughts, JP. I didn't mean to, I can't chat. I won't make a habit of this, but I just wanted to say I agree. Bye for now.
Well, I'm about to jump off myself. I gotta go fucking do some things that I don't want to do.
Yeah. It's all perception, man. Perception will help you free your own self, right? Perception will, like this whole system shit. Everything. There's so much shit that's inevitable, right? It's like rain. Rain's inevitable. It's gonna rain. Mother Nature's inevitable. But it's like psychology of life, right? Of human beings, mind, behavior. It's inevitable, man. So you just have to have a perception that it's like, all right, I'm gonna, learn how to fucking skate. I'm gonna learn how to move. I'm gonna learn how to fucking bob and weave the mind and behaviors of other people. That's all it is. Some of us take it hardcore. Some people, they don't give a shit. Some of us are batting 380, and some people, they don't care to bat fucking 10. They don't care to bat 280. They don't care to bat 260. Motherfuckers they're stuck in their ways, right? I'd rather try to improve, but there's pain, there's suffering with that awareness, there's suffering with that consciousness. Like the critical thinker really takes a hit. But I gotta look at people and be like, oh yeah, well, we're all human, we're all the same. But it's like, man, even that gets old, looking at people like, oh yeah, they're just human, People make mistakes. It's like, man, I'm tired of that. Like, giving people chances. That's when it's like, all right, holy shit, yeah, that solitude really is the best. Like, this is the best I can get,
All right.
It's a video game, man. Life's a video game, unfortunately. I hope you really, what I'm saying though, I hope you really think about this, man. Hope you put thought into this shit and really, try to understand what I'm saying. Maybe you already do. I'm just saying. What I'm saying right now,
I do.
I know it's real shit. So, this is the stuff I love talking about too. It's just like the psychological aspect of life and fucking the consciousness and awareness. Ain't it crazy how people want to talk about religion? And I'm like, man, that shit's fucking mids. Talking about religion's mids. It's fucking whack as shit. Talk about something dope.
Well, I might go live in a little while.
People talk about Limp Bizkit, man. I'm trying to talk about fucking, MF Doom. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, peace to everyone in the chat. I don't know, I might go live in a little while, but I gotta go. And appreciate you all. I'm out. All right, Lonnie. It'll probably be in a few hours. Peace out.